So we are live. We are back with the final live stream of today, our third game of Pathfinder Adventure card game. Say hello if you are watching us, and we are now about to play part 6 of the Curse of the Crimson Throne campaign, and we have a rules query. It's about recovery of spells, and do you recover them on the end of anybody's turn or at the end of your own turn? A part of your end of turn where you may be able to prevent some of the cards in the recovery pile being returned to the vault. See end of turn, page 6.
Yeah, but it's your, isn't it? Your end of turn.
So, most cards you banish return to the vault, shuffled in with other cards of the same type. However, if you would banish a card that has a during recovery power, set it aside into a recovery pile. At the end of the turn...
Oh, the turn. Right.
You can attempt to recover some of these cards. See end of turn, page 6. End of turn, page 6. If you have any cards in a recovery pile, do whatever they say to do during recovery. When you do this, you may play cards or use powers only if they affect things that can happen during recovery. After you've dealt with them, yeah, I think so. I mean, I can ask on the Discord server. It's fairly quiet on the Discord server, but I can ask a rules question. The biggest problem with the Discord server is that I think a higher percentage of people on there are playing the original game.
The first.
So sometimes the rules issues. Yeah. So, rules check. If I cast a spell on another player's turn, and I recover it in their recovery step. There you go, I've asked. We'll see when we get an answer. Right. Nobody's watching us. If you are watching, say hello in the chat. Just so we know that it's working. Right. So, what have we done? We've spent our hero points, although we've all kept one, just in case we die.
Yep, I've got proficient in heavy armor.
You cannot retrospectively spend these on these. Once you get a hero point, you either keep it or forced to keep it because of what we've already found out earlier. But you cannot retrospectively decide, I'd quite like to do that. So you cannot spend these.
Oh, right.
After you get them, so to speak.
So it says you can immediately spend it to gain a feat.
Immediately.
If you don't spend it to gain a feat, take a hero point marker and keep it on your character.
Yeah.
When you spend it, return it to the box. Yeah, you're right. And you can only spend it to re-roll your dice or return from death.
Yeah, it's done. The dead.
Ah.
So that's interesting.
Okay, so it's different. Okay.
In the first... This is done deliberately. This is why an adventure is made up of 4 scenarios.
So the last one.
So you get a hero point each one.
Only in the first one, the next one.
It means one of them, you're going to have a spare hero point left over every adventure because you can't spend 4 of them.
That's right.
So that's a clever part of the design. Martin's here. Hi, Martin. Still a shame that Derek plundered the entire Indian subcontinent at GridCon. What did you do? Oh, this is your
John Company.
John Company.
We did.
Well,
it went.
I mean, Martin doesn't hold grudges normally, but you know.
I do remember that we absolutely obliterated the entire.
And was that another player, or was that a new?
Well, no, it's a 4-5 player game. I think we had, and we just, as the company, once we started to take over bits of India, we just couldn't stop.
Right.
And everything aligned, and basically we took over all of India. I think by the end of it, it was awesome. In a very bad anti-colonial way, of course.
Okay, so we are now about to play scenario 2B, which has no intro text. Yeah, very odd. But it is called The Life of the Party.
That's me.
I mean, maybe I should read this.
But that's the summary.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It says, you have learned much in your investigations. You have not learned where the plague came from. The so-called plague ship wrecked. The so-called plague ship's wreck contained the... That was the boat.
Yeah.
Contained the corpse of a captain whose body sported the symbol of the cult of Urgarthoa.
Say that again.
Urgarthoa. The Varisian goddess of disease. But if it ever bore the plague, it never got close enough to spread it. The sewer weirats brewed up something counterproductive to Corvosa's health. but none had any method of bringing disease other than their malingering lycanthropy. A group of vampires spawn on Racker's Alley. Is that what we're doing now? Okay. So we've done the first bit.
Well, that
we've done the
does
first
sound
bit. So it
like...
sounds
Yeah.
like
So
episode-
we've got the next bit. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think that intro there, because it said, "Oh, there's 4 possible causes of the plague." We've just done 2 of them. We've done the
that's
weir
true.
rat and we've done the boat.
The blood.
We're now doing the other bit.
yeah.
So, Adventure 2, 7 Days to the Grave. We need, the dangers are Blood Veil, which we
still
had, because there's more plague victims. Zombie Minion. You want to have a look through there, see if you can find a zombie minion. And we need the villain, Julistina Suspirio. And we also need a vampire and plague zombies. Zombies. Right. Okay, locations. Right, we need graveyard. Manor.
What was the other one? Justelino Suspirio.
Yes. Shop. Abandoned shacks and the den of iniquity. But not the base, so we can't go to the base this time.
Shops and Den of
Shops,
Iniquity.
abandoned shacks, and den of iniquity. So we actually do have a villain this time. He's an elven rogue. Vampire, not that.
Vampire, not plague.
Oh, sorry, no, we need plague zombies, we need vampire.
Vampire as well.
Vampire. They're the dangers.
Okay.
So we do need... Oh, yeah, and these are the plague zombies. So they're the dangers. This is the... Okay. Okay, right. You want to do the monsters?
Love to.
If you do the monsters and the barriers.
Okay.
Yeah. So vampire is a closing henchman. So we'll need a villain, we'll need a vampire, and we need 3 plague zombies.
What was the monsters?
But you asked for Blood Veil and Zombie Minions
Those
as
are the
well.
dangers.
The dangers.
Dangers.
Right. Okay.
That's the proxy.
That's good. There's not many monsters here.
After preparing the story banes, shuffle a non-closing henchman, plague zombie proxy B into... Oh, right. Okay.
2 types of proxies.
Into each location. Oh, right. Okay, so we need 5 proxy Bs. So proxy B is a non-closing henchman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, proxy A is a non-closing henchman as well. The only closing henchman is the vampire.
So I've done monsters and
Yeah.
barriers. I do weapons.
So we have these 2. Sorry, these 5. Big decks.
Mm.
Right. So armor.
Yeah.
So you've done monsters, barriers, and weapons.
Uh-huh.
Right. We're going to do armor. So there's more locations, and they are bigger locations as well.
Did I hear? So none of these close. Is that right? None of these are closed, or they are. Some of them are
The-
closing henchmen.
The villain is the vampire is a closing henchman.
Right.
That's it.
There's no villain then.
There is a villain.
There is a villain.
There is a villain.
Right. Where's the armor?
So armor. We have one, two, one, and one.
Right.
Armor done. Weapons are done. Allies.
Mm-hmm.
And spells.
No, not done spells. Not done spells.
Right.
So this is items.
Yeah.
2, 0, 2,
Two spells there.
2. And in the shop, I'm guessing there's from the shop. Yeah, 2.
Right.
Blessings.
Those were
Allies.
allies,
Sorry,
not items.
those were allies. There shouldn't be any allies there. There shouldn't be any allies there. There should be 2 there. 0 there. Should be 2 there. Okay. So allies,
items-
allies are done.
Yeah, but items are not done then.
Items are not done.
Well, no. Okay. Okay. Items.
Items 2.
2.
0, 2, 2, and 2. So we just need to check these. There should be 9, 10, I think 11.
You put blessings in, have you?
0, 0, 0, 0, 1. There should be one blessing
One at the end. So
There's 11 in there.
you pass me a blessing, just a random blessing.
Around
Not
all
that.
that.
How many cards should we have?
11. You've counted 11 now.
11. $55 cards.
Yeah, 55 cards,
Get our skates on.
30 time. Okay, so in this scenario, when you defeat a plague zombie, of which there are lots, roll a d8. If the result exceeds the number of cards remaining in your location, you may immediately attempt to close it. So they are not technically closing henchmen, but there is a chance that they might be a closing henchman. The fewer cards left, the more chance you have. When you close your location, before banishing the cards, search it and shuffle all of the story banes and proxies into a random location. Right, should we go through the locations? So we have the manor. At the start of your turn, you may recharge an item or spell to draw a card. And you close it by succeeding in Charisma or Diplomacy 7. The graveyard. Monsters you encounter are undead and are immune to mental and poison. And you summon and defeat the zombie minion, which we didn't find very easy last time we played. Now, what happens if the zombie minion is actually in the game? I guess we have to look for it.
Don't know. Well, it's there, isn't it?
It's here.
That's
Oh, sorry,
why your
it's not-
proxy- That's
it-
why
it-
your
It's,
proxies
it's,
there.
it's, it's a danger.
Is a danger. Okay. So we need to summon and defeat. Oh, yeah, the Storybane zombie minion. Right. Next, the Den of Iniquity. When you would bury or banish an alchemical or liquid boon for its power, you may do so with an ally or a blessing instead. You may do so with an. Okay.
You banish. You
banish
normally
the-
banish them. You banish the allied drinks, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to close it or guard it, you bury a random boon and suffer the scourge drained, or bury an alchemical boon.
What? That's me.
Yeah. So the abandoned shacks. Characters may not play allies, and you summon and defeat the danger. And we have 2 dangers, so it's one of those 2. or we think we'll check that rule on that. And then finally, the shop. When you fail to acquire a boon, you may shuffle it into the location. And you close it by charisma or diplomacy. So, rules question. If you encounter multiple dangers, do you choose or is it random? And I very vaguely remember reading this somewhere a few years ago. I can't remember where it is. Dangers. It's not there. That's in preparing the dangers. I can't remember where it is. Do we want to make a start while we're...
Yeah.
What's this card? Oh, that's my quilted cloth armor. I forgot about that. Where's my...
Have you got your requisite?
Where's my harrow card?
Yeah. 2, 3. And that row. And we have a weapon.
Getting warm.
Cheers.
Oh, item of spell. You really want to go there to see what spells are on. This is Monster City.
Yeah, I'm going graveyard.
And they're all undead, so...
They're all undead. The Den of Iniquity. Definitely want to go there.
Yeah, can't find it. Anyway, right, so... Where are we going to start?
I'm going. going.
Our objective is to presumably defeat the villain. Because it doesn't say otherwise. So it is defeat the villain. Okay. Right.
If
Which
I
means
may,
closing the other
I might,
places first.
Or guarding them.
Or guarding, yeah.
I might start at the shop just to see what stuff's there. So there are 2 spells there.
Yeah.
I mean, 50-50 whether they're
I want to
divine
go
or
to
whatever.
places where I'm good at closing them,
Ah,
which is not there.
I'm okay here because it's a charisma diplomacy. Yeah, it's charisma diplomacy. Can you close it, or what you got to do?
Summon and defeat the Storybane zombie.
Yeah, that's just nothing. That's nothing.
Yeah,
The
that's
characters
what I mean.
cannot play allies.
Yeah. So that's no good for you, is it?
No. Charisma or diplomacy.
Well, I'm off to do 2 of them.
Yeah, I'll go here. I'll go to the Den of Iniquity.
You wait.
Okay, everybody does recovery at the end of every turn. Okay. So, since I got an answer to that one, I will ask about the danger question. Yeah, I think there's one line in the rulebook somewhere that tells you the answer to the question. I just can never remember where it is in there. Right, okay, are we ready to go for our starting cards? And for this playthrough, I'm going to be using a house rule for the dice. For me, and we'll see how it goes. So basically, whenever I roll any dice, and I was going to modify them, but I'll just remember it. So on any dice, the 1 and the highest number does not exist. So on a D10, the 1 is a 5 and the 0 is a 6. So on a D4, a 1 is a 2 and a 4 is a 3. So it basically chops off the ends of the bell curve. So a D6 would be 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Sorry, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. The 1s and the 6s don't exist. It's easier than it sounds. And we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, hand size of 5. We've all advanced our characters.
Yep. That's another 5 plus the Harrow card.
Do you want to go first again? You normally go first.
I did before, didn't I? Yeah, I think I will. So I'll explore these. Oh yeah, do a thing. Yeah, do that first, don't we? Let's move that there so we can get room for the.
It's all right. We can put them there. That's it.
All right.
Less chance of me accidentally drawing.
Okay. When this is the hour. When you fail a charisma check, suffer 1d4 combat damage and the scourge wounded. Tyrant, right.
I'm just going to pop the aircon on the
Oh, it's the Attic Whisperer. It's a monster. It's level 1. It's combat. Immune to mental and poison. All damage is mental damage that may not be reduced. Before acting, each local character must succeed at Wisdom 4. Yeah. Or suffer the Scourge dazed.
Wisdom.
4, that's a D6.
Wisdom.
Not a D4. Oh,
No,
do we get the same harrow?
Yes,
we
absolutely.
get the same harrow.
All throughout
That's
level 2.
That's
Yeah.
Constitution.
Yeah. Oh, it's Constitution.
Yeah, not that one, unfortunately. Yeah. Before acting, each local character must succeed a Wisdom 4 check or suffer scourge. While acting, distant characters may not play cards. Okay, well there we go. So I have to do a succeed Wisdom 4.
Do you want to use his dice thing? Or
Nah.
you're just going to trust to the dice?
You roll all ones.
I'll do. Go on then.
You better say
Okay,
before you
okay.
roll it.
Okay, I'll use the house rule then.
Yeah, I'm going to try
Okay.
it.
So that's an average
Right, so there
die,
you go.
isn't it now?
So,
Okay.
So I'm looking for 4.
What are you rolling for?
He's got to do a
I've got to
wisdom.
do a before acting wisdom check.
Okay.
Right, so I get a D6 for that.
You have done it.
So I've done that. So that's okay. Now I will do combat.
No, you
13.
smash it, don't you? I mean, look.
Yeah. Now I'm going to yeah, and I'm gonna introduce the Attic Whisperer to my returning throwing axe. Right. So combat check. So we reveal to get a
D12, yeah.
a D12
Plus 3.
Plus 3.
Have you didn't
No, I didn't increase that.
okay,
No,
yeah.
it's plus 3.
And that gives
I
you
can
plus
let it
4.
if I
Is
need
it
it.
plus 1 as well? Or not?
No, it's
Okay.
if it was ranged, it would
Alright,
be. It would
okay.
be okay. If
So you
efficient
only need
on
to
local
get-
combat.
You only need to get 13. You need to get 10 with this, so if you can.
Yeah.
Now, this is where your Deathbane crossbow is going to be incredibly useful.
Yeah.
Certainly.
I don't know where it is.
Well, it's somewhere in there.
It's
Yeah.
in my deck somewhere.
Got to bring it. Okay.
I can't help.
Yeah, I can. Okay, so. Yeah, I think I'll just go with that. I think. Where are we? This is a D12. Yeah, it should be on. Good. 6, 8.
Well, that'd be
Oh,
a
that's a
2,
1.
wouldn't it?
Is that a 2?
No.
No.
No, that'd be a 6.
That'd be a 6.
I'll be a 6. Okay. 6, 11.
So if you're using
14.
if you're using the
14.
rule, ones don't exist. 1 on a D12 becomes a 6.
Right.
So you
it
are
is 14.
14. You have
So I
one.
did
You have
do it.
1 then. So yeah, you have defeated
Okay.
it. So the Attic Whisperer is no longer.
So where are you?
That's
You were
because,
here.
I'm just thinking this dice thing. So what you've done is you've taken
2
the
middle
1 out
Yeah, and the
and made
12.
it the average.
Yeah.
So you've made the belts taller
Yes.
but narrower.
Yeah, narrower and taller.
Narrower and taller. Got it. Okay.
I've got graphs and stats.
Yeah.
If you're interested.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite interesting. Okay, that's good. Pressure is on, I think, time-wise. I revealed that.
Distant characters may not play cards, so I couldn't have felt
No.
on this one.
So I'm going to use the Gang Enforcer to discard, to explore, and the Explorer on the combat check adds a D4. Let's hope it's combat. It is combat. It's a
Rattling.
It's rattling around again. Is there a before acting? Another local character summons and encounters this monster.
Another. So
So
no
no,
one.
undefeated. Suffer the scourge plague. Right. So combat 9.
You got to get more than. No. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to reveal my throwing axe. going to give me a D12 plus 3.
Plus a d6. Plus 1.
Yeah, so
No, because that's ranged.
no,
only if it's
no.
ranged.
Doesn't matter if it's strength, dexterity, melee, or ranged. It's d6 plus 1. Yeah,
okay.
it's for
I
all
haven't
of
been
them.
out.
I thought it was.
Sorry.
It
I haven't
doesn't
been
care
out.
whether you throw it
Okay.
or hack someone to
So I
pieces
thought
with
it
it. It's-
ranged, then it was that.
No.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
but you should be good.
I could reload that. That should be good.
I wouldn't.
Let's go for that.
Hang on, are we okay with that? Yeah, we should be okay with that.
Blimey,
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, done.
Rattling is dead. It would have been immune to poison. It's not poison, is it?
No.
No. This is
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Done.
good. And I'm down to hand size, so I'm fine.
So is that 2 monsters you've just found?
Yeah.
Just on 2.
And how many are
50%.
there
Four.
in there?
There's four in
Four
there.
Okay.
Haven't they all got the undead trait? Is that
They're
right?
all undead and they're all immune to mental and poison.
Yeah, but that for him it doesn't
Yeah,
make
I
a
mean, it doesn't
difference.
matter.
He's
does
just
it? I'm just
smacking
mixing
them,
them,
isn't
he?
Yeah, done.
Right. May I have a thank you? Oh, I've got the spider thing again. On your
Again?
check, yeah. Well, this thing. On your check, you may banish a random blessing from your discards to bless.
Yeah.
Which is just not good. Right, so I'm going to the shop.
To go to the shops.
I'm going to the shops. What have we got here? We've had this, the Tangle of Debris. I don't like any of these. Oh, but just a moment. On a local check against a barrier, you may bury an item to add your perception. Bury's not good.
I can.
Oh,
I've got divine insight. I can give you 2d6.
2d6.
Well, I might lose the card.
Okay, well, let's go with dexterity then. So that's a d6. And then,
You want this?
yes, please. So that's 3d6 to get a 5, which we should be able to do.
Yeah.
And you're not using the rule on dice, are you?
I am not.
No, because
Until it impacts me.
that 6 would have been a 4.
Yeah, but I'm not. No, I'm not using it. So that's gone.
You have not been affected by the tangle of
I
debris.
have not. Okay. Do I want to keep going?
You,
Keep going.
you're wandering around the shop and you've just...
Oh, I'll display my
yes,
armour.
go
There you
again.
go. Well, I've only got. I can. Oh, actually. Yeah, go on then. I'll because he's good at picking up stuff. So we'll. Oh, love this bit of healing. Yeah, intelligence craft, but it's alchemical.
So you're using the tinker to explore.
Yeah, so discard to explore. The exploration on your checks to acquire and your craft checks add a D4. So I get
Right.
a D4 from Mr. Tinkerer,
Oh, to try and pick up an elixir
Yeah.
of healing.
which and intelligence or craft is a D10 plus 2.
So you've done it.
So I think I've done that
You've
one.
done it, yeah.
So I will have that. And now I've got 6 cards again. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I'll keep that. So, and I've got a way of healing myself. And I keep it as well. Oh, so, let's have a little cheeky peek at what's next in the shopping aisles. A blessing.
I'll do my recovery. So it's now D10 plus 3.
Have you got my detail over there by any chance?
Have
Is
I
that-
got...
My blue one. My
That's a
blue
D8.
D10. Thought you had a
I must have given it you back.
Okay.
I must have done because it's not here. So, yep. So that recharges.
Nice.
Yep.
We're doing good.
That's the anti-barrier card. How many more barriers do we have? 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there,
I got rid
3
of one.
there. Wow.
I got rid of one.
I'm going to
so-
need that back.
Yeah.
Can I go?
But you got rid of 2 cards. I've got rid of 2
Yeah.
cards. So
The peacock, when this is the hour, if no boons are played, it is blessed. Okay, so my check is blessed if we don't play any boons.
Nice.
Right.
if you have a combat and use your animal thing, that'll be blessed check then, won't it? Because you're not going to play a
Because
card.
I'm not technically playing the card.
Playing a card is playing it for
Yeah.
its thing.
So I'm going to explore the Den of Iniquity. And I found a barrier. It's a warband. Okay, so summon and encounter a monster. then each other local character summons and encounters it. If the one you summoned is defeated, this barrier is defeated. Otherwise, shuffle this barrier into a random location. So basically, a bunch of angry people turn up wanting a fight. When you would bury or banish an arcade. Yeah, okay. Right. So, as we worked out, me using my ability is not playing a card. So I will recharge an animal ally to use survival plus a d4 plus a d4 plus 1. So survival. God, it's now 5. Adding an extra 5. Yeah. Plus. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 1.
He gives you that as well, doesn't he?
So it's 6. And a d4 for that and a d4
Oh,
for
well,
that.
it's blessed then, isn't it? If you're not.
And because I'm not playing a card, it's blessed, so I get another d10.
Yes.
What do I need?
What? No, you've just got to fight a man.
Oh, I've got to fight a monster.
You've just got to fight a monster.
Grab the monster.
Oh, that's when it's examined, because you didn't examine
I
it.
didn't
No,
examine.
you just summon and encounter a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
But you've got that for your.
What's it going to be?
It's going to be all
It's
weird
going to
thing
be a
isn't it?
level 2.
That's in this whatever Dead of
You want me to-
Iniquity.
you want to
It's
in the day
choose your fate. Here we go.
Spider.
It's not spider.
Oh, it's not. It looks vaguely human as well.
Who is it? He's an accursed priest. It's 15. It's undead. Immune to mental and poison.
You're not
right.
doing that,
Okay.
are
No,
you?
I'm adding animal and melee. So yeah,
You got that.
no more than one divine card may be played against this monster. I'm not playing any cards. After acting, a local character buries a blessing. Yeah, that's a shame.
Curses you.
Is that if it's defeated as well?
No, it is.
Yes, after acting.
Yeah, after acting.
Yeah. The best example of that is the Elementalist, which is a level 0 monster, which is before you act, take a damage, and after you act, take a damage. And the after you act happens even if you defeat it. So we're looking at 5, 10, 40, we're looking at 20. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Could be right.
So the 1 becomes a 2. The 10 becomes a 6. Okay, but there's a 9 there.
15,
So 15,
yes,
21,
yeah,
26.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's easy, isn't it?
Yeah, so I now have to bury a blessing. Oh, it's buried. But that is done and that is done. If the one you summoned is defeated, the barrier is defeated. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, right.
Are you considering out your 2 cards?
I should have displayed that first. There you go. That's it. I think I've only got 2 cards left, so I think I'll stick there and draw 3 more.
The midwife.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
You just had a new baby. No, at the start of your turn, summon and encounter a monster. There we go. So that's perfect.
Okay. It is a random danger. This is somebody on Discord. Yeah. I thought it was. I just can't remember where it is in the rulebook.
Okay. Yeah, he's over there. See? A monster. Make it a
Oh,
nice.
you're summoning a random
I'm
monster.
summoning
has
a
to
ra-
be,
yeah,
What's
the
this one?
midwife.
Oh, the midwife
Hold
turned
on
up.
with midwife.
Oh dear, this looks bad. Hellhound. Monster 1. It's immune to fire. It's vulnerable to cold. Before acting, each local character suffers 1 fire damage.
Take 5 damage.
Oh, got to discard a card. Okay, well, I'm going to discard. Reveal a strength of melee plus 10. It's going to be.
And we don't know where the villain is this time. It could be anywhere.
Could be anywhere.
Right, okay. Well, I'm going to reveal my.
Well, it's only 10.
Yeah,
Only 10.
I'm going to reveal my flying axe. And so that is a d12 plus 3.
D12 plus a D6 plus 4.
Plus a d6. Yeah, so it's plus
And
4.
are you half rolling dice or not?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
us 2 are. You're
Yeah.
not. That's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine. Just to
that's
try
what,
it
that's
out.
what I did last time.
Yeah.
So this is So it's
What
about
you? Yeah, you've
5,
got
3,
you've got
8,
4 here. You
12.
need 6 with
I've
this,
got 12. Yeah, should be enough.
especially with the
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
No
Hellhound is
problem.
defeated.
Hellhound's gone. So I've done I've done 3 monsters out of 4. Then. In
That was an undead hellhound as well.
It was. Yeah.
Okay.
But you can't. Oh, you could go again.
Well, I could go again, but
Do you want
I'm
to?
not sure that I do. So I want to draw some stuff. Really, I think I'm going to just stay there. Take a card. Yeah, that's me.
Do you want to move, or you happy?
No, I'm happy to
staying
stay there. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Got a
Get
thing
these,
Very good.
get these extra special.
When you move during your move step, bury a card. Well, guess what?
You're not moving.
I'm not
gonna
moving
go
from
anywhere.
here. I know what this is, don't
Nice.
I? I think I do. Yes, it was a blessing. Wisdom divine. That's a D8 then. Oh, just 2. So I do get a wisdom card, and I will play it. Yeah. To go again. Oh, what is it? If you fail to acquire, you can shuffle it back in. Oh,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's fine.
You put it back on the shelf.
I'm just going for shopping. Oh, shiny spell. I'm not going to pick it. Oh, intelligence. D10 plus 2. This is your arcane. Divine plus D6. And you can banish it to add another D6, but because you are proficient, it will be a divine 10 check.
Wow. Okay.
So if I was to get this, so it's a 7. I have this plus 2, so I need a 5.
I can discard to bless.
Well, but I can't.
I can add a d6 plus 2 if we want to.
Do you want this? Is this going to be better than some of your other spells?
Well, that's interesting because you display it. So it isn't a spell you play from your hand. You display it. While it's displayed, you can cast it. So I think so.
Well, how do you do recovery then?
Well, for your combat checks, you do that or that or that. If proficient, you may banish it to do that.
Then it
At the end of your turn, you banish it.
Right, okay.
So for the whole turn, it sits there, and you can
you can use loads of stuff.
And then
Oh,
at
that's
the end of your
much
turn,
better
it's
then, isn't
banished.
it? Yeah, that's so.
It's useful if you're doing multiple explorations and fighting
Yeah.
In the
combat.
same turn.
Yeah,
Um,
but it's better than some of.
it's really hard to recharge. But yeah, I'm happy to.
To give me a.
So I'm going to cast Good Omen
What's that again?
on any check to acquire, close, or guard. Banish to add d6 plus 2.
Right, so I've got this plus 4. So that's hard, isn't it? And there we go. That's 11. So I have acquired that.
Okay.
No, I have too many cards. I can't go again unless I use that one. I've used 2 already. So I'm going to just go. I'm done.
Okay. Oh, d10 plus 3 to get this back. Yep. Okay. The Queen Mother, your knowledge check is blessed. Okay? Your knowledge check is blessed. And where am I? I'm still at the Den of Iniquity. And sure, let's see what's in there. Okay, so that is a plague zombie.
Which one? Oh, right, okay.
So it's combat 10, followed by
You've
combat
got to do both
15.
of them. Yeah. Oh, no. You can go animal twice, haven't you, or something?
It's immune to mental and poison, and after acting, a local character suffers d4 minus 1 combat damage. Wow, this is pretty tough.
Tough, yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're fighting. Well, I do have 2 animals in hand. So
I can
my
discard
spell is
to bless. I
cure.
can
Yeah.
discard to bless.
okay, so let's do the first one. So I am going to recharge an animal ally. So it's d10 plus 5, d10 plus 5. And because it's and d4 and another d4. that should be enough for a combat of 10.
Yes.
So no
It is.
fiddling with dice needed.
Yeah.
Right. Then I have to do 15. So at that point, I'm going to do the same thing but with the fox, which is an extra 1.
Do you want some help now then?
Then you got to close it, haven't you?
I then get a chance of closing it, but I don't think I'll even get the chance because you roll a d8 and it has to be higher than the number of
Higher
cards
than the number
still in
of
the
cards.
location.
No, right, okay.
I mean, 6, 11. I mean, I just rolled 16. I need 15.
Yeah, I'll just.
I've got an extra 1.
I'll discard this.
If you're happy to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. What was it? Your knowledge check is blessed. So it's blessing, which is another d10. Okay, here we go. So the 1 becomes a 2.
Yeah, you got a 9.
That's it. So 9 is a great number.
Yeah.
So 9, 15, 19, 25. Boom. Double combat. Which means that is after acting, a local character suffers d4 minus 1. And this is the other reason I like the house rule, is that whenever you're taking like d4 damage, the difference between a 1 and a 4 is massive.
Yes.
Whereas with the house rule,
Yeah, it's average. Now.
it's either 2 or 3. So this is d4 minus 1. So it's a 3, which is a 3, minus 1 is 2.
Yeah.
And how much does that do?
This I can, is it combat?
Yeah.
It's combat damage. So I can recharge it to reduce it by 1. If it was ranged, I could recharge it to reduce it by 3. Or when I suffer any damage, I can bury it to make it 0.
I'd just recharge
I'm
it.
tempted to recharge it
Yeah,
and
just
take
take
1
the
damage.
extra one. Yeah. You've got ways of healing, haven't you? Or we have as a group.
Yeah. So that'll be that.
That's a You've done that.
What was the thing about I had to bury a blessing at the end of my previous... Oh, that was last turn, wasn't it? So, yeah, that was it. So that's the henchman defeated, and whenever you defeat a plague zombie, roll a d8.
Yes.
But,
D8?
yeah, roll a d8. If the result exceeds the number of cards remaining in
there's
your
9
location...
cards
Yes, so
there.
I won't bother. I can't close it.
So now we got to go
We're going
right
to find
away.
the other plague zombie. There's 2 in
There's
each.
two,
okay.
No, there's 1 plague zombie in each.
Yeah.
And then 3 of them have a plague zombie. One of them's got the villain. One of them's got the closing hate. One of them's got the vampire.
Yeah.
So we have to go right through them to find out,
We have to find the plague zombies.
unless you
Yeah.
close it.
That is my turn done. I have 1 card in hand.
Okay.
It is a cure, but I've only got 1 card there. Where's all the cards
We
gone?
do have to kind of whip all the.
Oh, I've recharged them, haven't I?
You'd recharge
so
them,
That's
that's
good. So 1,
good.
2, 3, 4, 5. I found me crossbow.
Good.
If anybody wants to fight some undead,
Okay, ready?
I can shoot them. Yeah.
Okay, when this is the hour, on your combat check, you may add the poison trait. If you do not, suffer the scourge poisoned.
Well, that's no good where you are because they're all undead, aren't they? Who ignore.
Add the poison trait.
yeah,
why,
which
why
means
would
you-
I not add the poison trait?
Because if you do, you can't fight them.
You can't fight them. These are undead.
Yeah, they're immune to
So if
the
I
poison.
add
poison,
poison, you
Then
can't
they,
fight them.
then they become
Yeah.
immune.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Henchman.
Yeah.
So is that the same one?
It's the same one.
No, it's B this time.
Yeah, same one.
is it?
I thought B's were
Plague
B's.
zombies are proxy Bs, plague zombies are proxy As. The difference is there is a B in each place. So we knew that the A was here, which means the villain is not here and the vampire is not here. I'm just going to put it here.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Whereas the B, there's a B in each one.
In each
Oh,
one.
right, okay. So I'm fighting
You're fighting the plague zombie.
plague zombie.
And
Which
this
is
this
10,
here.
then 15. All right. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to. Is there a before action? No,
So-
so after acting.
Yes, you don't want to
I
add
don't-
poison,
No.
which means you suffer the scourge poison.
Yeah, I'm going to get poisoned then. Okay, out comes the axe. Oh, trusty.
Your trusty axe.
So what have you got with that so far? Plus 4,
That's
isn't it?
plus 4, yeah.
And you only need
10.
10.
The
So
first
I
check's
think you're
10.
First thing is 10.
You're fine
This is
with
enough,
that,
isn't
aren't
it?
you?
10?
I
Yeah.
would have thought.
Should be.
Yeah.
If you're using
Yeah, I'm using
Karmic
I'm
dice or
using-
whatever it is.
I'm using
Okay.
averaging.
And that's
Yeah,
fine,
that's
isn't
perfect,
it?
that's fine.
That's absolutely fine. Now
Okay.
you've got to do
Now I've got to
15.
do
So
15.
now you've got a bit of a
So now I'll reveal that again.
You are going to do that.
Shall I shoot it?
It is a undead, isn't it?
Yeah. On
You
a
get-
distant combat check,
Yeah.
freely discard to add a D8 against an undead. You may reload it instead.
Oh, there
Right,
we go.
reload.
So
So I mean,
what do you get?
literally
Yeah.
That's, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Reload it. It goes to the top
Yeah.
anyway. D8, you said? Is that
D8.
right?
Yeah,
There
nice.
we go.
Okay, that's enough then.
so
10, 13, 17.
dice are all legal.
Yeah, nice.
Nice, man.
Okay, Story Bane.
No point trying to close the location because there's
Oh, well, I've taken
Well,
quite a
you've
few out.
taken quite a few, haven't
One,
you?
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5.
Because there's extra, isn't there?
I'll
There's
try
extra.
it then.
What, on an
So
8
D8
you'll
is
do
it?
it?
So D8, you've got to roll higher than that.
Oh,
but also
higher.
an 8
higher
is not
then.
an 8, an 8 is a 7.
Ah, okay.
So,
Oh, sucks me your
yeah. But it works the other way. When we're down,
Yeah.
when we're down to one
yeah.
card, it won't fail.
It won't.
Okay, that's fine.
After acting, a local character suffers D4 -1 combat damage.
Mm-hmm. I don't have
You've got nothing.
nothing to sort it out.
So that's one.
That's
then,
one
is it?
damage. Yeah.
1 damage. I have to discard a card. I think I might. Done. Yeah, it's me done.
Drawn up to your hand
Thank you.
size.
What's this? After you reset, recharge a random card. When you would heal any number of cards, you may remove this code.
Yeah. So you reset, and then you have to recharge a random card.
That's after I reset.
Yeah.
But I'm not resetting, am I?
You
Resetting.
You are. Your
Am I?
reset phase is now
Yeah.
at the end
Oh,
of
I
your
see.
turn. Yeah.
Reset is not just discard all your cards and then draw them
No.
back.
No. Resetting is resetting to your hand size.
Recharge a random card. So before.
After you've reset.
After. Yeah.
After
So
you reset.
yeah.
So I go, yeah.
Draw 2,
2.
and then recharge a random card.
Great.
Did first edition have scourges? Oh no, they were
Well,
introduced in one of the expansions.
yeah, they
weren't
were. They did come in
Yeah.
in a later big
When you
box.
heal
Yeah.
any number of cards.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so at the start of your turn, examine the top card of your location. If it's a magic card, encounter it. Is it a magic card? It's not. It's a magic. Well, it's a magic card, but in a bad way.
Does it say magic on it?
It has got magic on it.
So you
because
encounter it.
It's a task. Yeah, it's a wisdom perception. I do like a bit of wisdom perception. So I'll have a D8.
So what is it?
Was it no? What we're talking about intelligence. I want to do intelligence. I'll get +2 for that.
Oh, it's a curse.
Yeah, I'll get that +2. But I could.
I can bless it.
Oh, can you? Well, I was going to do a bit of healing at the end of this, just to get some cards back to play. If you could, that would be super.
On any check, discard to bless.
So that just gives me another D10 there. So I've got this +2 to get 7. That's 13.
That's enough.
Nice.
So it's not undefeated. That's fine. I am going to have an elixir of healing, which I get back 1d4 +1. 3, which is the 3 that I have. Now, normally I have to banish this, but because of my power, and this is a level 0 versus level than the adventure number, I can automatically succeed
Recharging it.
at recharging.
Okay.
Yeah, so that goes there, and then I gain these 3 cards to here, so I'm full health again.
Does the healing happen before the thing goes on the bottom? Yes, I think it does.
Yes, the cards get shuffled in, and then that should be
and
at
then
the
your
bottom.
elixir should be on the bottom.
Oh, it is actually. It is.
Right.
I need to do.
Oh, you need to have a sneaky peek.
Or I can still go if I really wanted to, but I won't. Oh, it's another one. A sick child.
Oh dear.
Charisma. Oh, this is hard.
Barrier. Yeah.
Anybody got any healing? Well, you do.
I have in hand.
Healing boons. You need healing boons to do that.
So when you would discard an ally, recharge it instead. Okay, that's good.
All right. That's good.
Are we staying here? I think we're staying here. The Harrowed Society student. I need charisma or diplomacy to try and get it. I don't think it's worth bothering too much.
Nope.
I mean, I'll try.
You can get it, can't you? And then just
I can.
use it to explore.
Yeah, but it's not worth putting much effort.
Oh no, it's
In
not.
fact, I can't get it with my rules.
You can't.
No.
No, sorry.
It's fine. So it would have only been a 1 in 6 chance anyway. So yeah, it's not worth it. So don't get it. Right. Next, I don't think I want to discard to explore. When you would discard an ally. So if I discard an ally to explore, I'm discarding an ally.
You are discard.
then
Yes.
and then
Well, there we go then.
What? What's that?
Well,
What's
when
that
you
stuff?
recharge
that.
instead.
Yeah,
Oh
recharge.
well, there
instead.
we are. That's exactly what you want to do then. Sure.
So I will discard the Corvosan House Drake, discard to explore. This exploration, if I encounter a barrier, I can evade it and explore again. But
because of that, you recharge it.
recharge it. So I'm exploring, and it is not a barrier. It is a gem of physical prowess, which I
You
believe
want this? So
Cost
you-
a bit 11.
Yeah, but this.
I'm not going to be able to pick it up. I don't think.
When you're
No,
non-combat
you're not.
check,
'Cause it's like
recharge,
strength, melee.
strength,
You see, so
dexterity.
I think there are
Yeah.
gems for each one of the major
Yeah.
thingies.
Right.
So you want this one. So
Yeah.
if you have to
Because
do
I-
a
I then-
non-combat check,
Yeah, then
you
I can
use strength.
instead.
Yeah, but he,
Chance of me being able to realise what it is lying around in the corner.
Yeah.
he's about this tall or something.
I mean, strength, dexterity, constitution. So yeah, my constitution is D8, and I'd add a D4 to it.
Well, let's go for it then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with the house rule for the thing, I can't do it.
Oh, you can't.
No, the chance of succeeding would have been minuscule. So
Never mind.
that'll do for me.
Okay.
I am going to draw 3 cards. Oh, I've got a crossbow again.
The unicorn.
Oh,
Your check to acquire is blessed. Right, so we're going to acquire some stuff. So I will explore, please.
you're not acquiring that though. It's a gargoyle. 15.
It's another monster.
A monster level 2.
But it's undead.
It's undead. It's vulnerable to magic. So have you got a magic weapon in your
It
hand?
is magic.
There we are. So you can
Now,
use.
does that add?
Well, it says every. Doesn't it say every monster has the undead trait?
Yeah, and it's not that. It's do I add the traits of my weapon when I'm not 100% sure on how traits work.
Yeah, but it says monsters you encounter gain the undead trait.
Yeah,
so
it's
he's
not that.
encountered.
It's whether I'm adding the magic trait to the combat.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
you
question.
normally add all of the traits on the bottom of the card, on the bottom,
Yeah.
because it's a magic weapon, isn't it? Have you not got magic weapons? Have you got?
No.
Oh,
yours?
you don't.
Isn't
Your
your
axe is magic
your axe is magic, isn't it?
because it's returning.
Oh,
axe.
it is.
Yeah, I was going to say you don't need it, so you'll get +4 basic against this thing anyway, irrespective of this. But it is
Because of the location.
no, because this is an undead gargoyle for some
Yes.
strange reason. Because of the location,
Yeah.
it's vulnerable to magic.
Which
Your axe
means
is
that
magic.
which means that I get a D4.
No, 4.
Four.
You get
Fixed.
+4.
So we get +4.
You normally get +4 because of your axe and strength and whatever. You're going to get +8. You're going to
Okay.
murder
So I
this
should be able
thing.
to do it, couldn't
Yeah.
I? On distant combat check, yeah, freely discard to add a D8 against undead bane. You may freely reload.
We don't even need that, I don't think. You've got +8 because this thing is vulnerable to magic, and your axe introduces magic. In
Oh,
fact, the
right.
other thing does it, doesn't that? Isn't that magic as well?
No, this is melee,
Oh,
so
okay,
no,
fair
slash 200.
So,
So I'm
you've
gonna
got that and
I'm
that.
gonna display that first. Okay. So this is a 12.
Yeah. So you've got 4. You've got 3 from strength. You've got another one from the axe, and you get 4 because that is vulnerable to magic.
Right. A
Nine.
check
17.
invokes a trait if it has or is against a card that has a trait that has that trait.
Yeah.
A card invokes a trait if it has that trait. A Bane also invokes a trait if it deals only damage of the type that matches that trait. Oh, that's the word invokes. Yeah, I don't know. I have to check on the Discord, but I think it does. Not that it matters in this case. Are you saying you don't need my?
Well, he's got 8
At the moment,
plus
I've
this.
got 8 plus.
You
This
need
is
7 with this. I mean,
yeah.
to make sure, and it's
I should
undead,
get-
so
I
it'll
should
just
get
reload
9.
it. So you get
it's
another
another
D8.
Right.
There you go. Well done. You have defeated an undead gargoyle.
Right. Gone. Yeah, we'll just reset.
What does this say? Doesn't it?
It's after you reset.
Oh, right, okay.
So I have the heal to get rid of it. So a reset to do that. Then I lose. Recharge a random card.
Ron with popped in, say hello. Hello. Finally got your co-worker to shut up so you can get off the phone and get back here. Excellent, excellent. That's what we want to see. Less work, more games. Although in my world, they are the same thing.
You got to discard one, haven't you?
I've done one.
Oh, you just done
Yeah,
it.
it's
Okay.
recharge, yeah.
Recharged a random card.
Recharge a random card, yeah.
We need to get you cured.
Yeah, we do. Because, yeah.
I mean, you're not losing any card. You just
I'm not losing
fewer
just-
cards.
I
You're
just-
just not getting the.
Just not getting the
Can't
cards. that I wanna
optimise your
hold on to,
hand,
yeah.
can you? Really? I
That's
suppose.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
No effect. What was this again?
Leave it on top, Ron.
I should do. Oh, no, it's the sick child, isn't it? Oh, it's a very
Because you might want to go somewhere else if
Yeah.
that's not a good card for you.
well. It's high.
I can add a D4 plus 2.
No, I don't like sick children. Sorry. Well, we'll have to. I would have moved. I think I will move away. Or unless because I haven't got any healing to load up.
Oh, that's nice. You can use healing
Yeah,
boons.
to help them. Yeah, or them. So
Yeah, that's going to be a tricky one.
it's going to be a tricky one.
There's a sick child wandering around the shop.
Yeah.
Derek runs away.
That's not good.
out the door.
I'm going to go here then. I'll go to here. Is this Will-O-Wisp? Oh, we haven't.
Yeah, that's new.
Immune to attack. That's good. So all damage is electric. After acting, if you have fewer cards in your deck than your hand size, well, I won't. Shuffle this back into a random. If you have fewer cards in your deck than your hand size, oh no, I've got two decks, so that's 5, isn't it? So it's combat 13. So I do have to recharge an item to get 2 D10s.
I can aid if needed.
Okay, so what have I got here? I've got 2 D10s plus 3.
I
So
could aid if needed, but
I need 10 with that. An
Oh,
aid
not
would
ideal.
be nice.
yeah.
An aid, what's that? An extra.
D4 plus 2.
So I've got that. Oh, plus 2, so it's on 5 then, isn't it?
Oh, you can aid as in you can aid.
Add in 8.
I did
Yeah.
8, literally. Yeah.
Literally 8.
As
Okay,
opposed
so I
to
need
help.
8 with this. I think I'll go with that. We'll come back. And I have 8. Well, I've got 9 actually.
14, yeah. 14, yeah. Nice. Very good.
And I have more cards in
You
there
do.
than I do in that, so the Will-O-Wisp has gone. Do we need to pick up the pace a bit, or
Well,
how many have we killed?
the amount of
Oh no,
it's the amount of cards. In my case, I'm gonna need some healing.
I can heal you.
Thank you.
But I would want to heal you for these
Yeah.
rather than that.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Just
Oh,
like
there
I've
we
got
are.
cure in hand. Oh, that's the dog. Do I get it? Didn't think I was expecting any
There's
more.
also somebody reversing by the sound of the beeping.
I've got the celebrations downstairs.
Oh, it's off.
Oh,
So, I will use this priest of Deus, even recharge to explore. This exploration on your checks at a D4. After the exploration, bury a card. Bury a card. Well, it's not too bad. I'll do that. So I'll recharge it. We'll explore. Oh, God. It's a ghoul who is worth 15, isn't he? Oh, right, 15. Right. Well, that means I need to recharge that.
To get to mental and poison.
2d8, 2d10s plus 3. So I need 15. I need 12. So it's a bit tricky.
I cannot help. Paul might have a bless.
no.
But
I do have a bless on any check I can discard, yeah.
On a local combat check, freely reload to add a d4. So I do that.
What's that? Yeah, star knife.
That's my start knife, yeah.
Do you want
So
to roll?
that's
What was it, 15?
15. So I need 12 with this, which I mean is doable-ish.
I can bless.
50-50.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Right. Oh, that's quite
Yeah,
a lot. That's quite a lot.
The ghoul is no more.
And is that all the monsters from here? I just killed both of them. Oh, there's one more. I now have to bury a card. Did it say? Yeah, it doesn't say random card, just bury a card. Well, that's tricky because now I've got to bury either. I'll bury that one then. That's my thingy. And I am now finished. What's that?
That's me trying to get this back. Just going off.
And we'll have a little look.
Well, it says you may not play an offhand boon.
Yeah.
Does it actually say offhand?
Yes. Shields say
But
offhand.
they say it on the shield.
Yeah.
Okay, so. I think I might move to here.
Mm.
And then I'm going to cast Cure. On you.
Oh, nice.
So
What does it do?
heal a
Remove-
local character D4 plus 1. So that's 2, so that's 3. So 3
So
random cards from
three
there
random.
into there.
It doesn't clear this though, does it?
Or we could have cleared that.
Yeah.
But it would be better, I think, to have 3 cards back.
Yeah.
For now. I can get rid of that with the Barnberry later on. Then I'm going to explore the graveyard. Because I've heard it's a lovely place.
Most of the monsters.
It's an undead cave bear.
It's the last one.
But this is great. Because it's either combat 15 or survival 8.
Ah,
survival
And
then.
I'm good at surviving.
Good survival skill.
So my survival skills are D10 plus 5.
Nice.
Yeah, it's what I'm about. Before acting, Okay, so before acting, I need to succeed at a 10, a combat check of 10 or a survival skill of 5,
Well, you've done that.
or
Yeah.
I take a D4 combat damage. Okay, so yeah, so I've done the survival.
Yeah, you've
I've
done
done the initial
survival,
survival
yeah.
check. After acting,
You've put
if you
the
suffer
armies
damage
down.
from this monster, you become wounded.
If
So
Yeah.
I'm just going to try a survival check of I need 8. And
You've got
I'm
plus
rolling a
5.
D4 plus, D10 plus 5.
yeah,
So
Should be enough, shouldn't it?
there's an 80% chance of success.
yes,
Done. So I defeated it. I didn't
take any damage.
take any damage, so I don't become wounded. And it was immune to mental and poison, and it was undead, so that didn't matter. And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to try and get this back. One shot.
About
Yeah, one short. Right,
that. Hmm.
rats.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm going to draw up.
Okay. No effect. So I will explore. And we have found a
It's a keen ring.
keen rapier this
I
time.
want it. It's a finesse. Oh, actually,
The level
want that?
1 finesse
It's the
weapon.
yeah, but I've
finesse.
got. Is that any better than this?
What have you got?
Combat check reveals
I've got
use
that.
strength,
D10.
acrobatics.
Yeah,
or
but
melee.
it's finesse. That's all I care about. It's a
Oh, is it?
finesse weapon. Yeah.
Okay. If proficient.
Well, you can pick it up. It's, oh, yes, please. I want that.
Okay.
Strength, acrobatics, or melee?
Right.
Strength. Melee.
Melee. D12 plus 3.
Just a cotton picking minute. On a local check
but I can't
to
do it.
acquire,
It's not
And-
local.
it is. It's not.
It's not local to you. Yeah, I can't do anything about
Okay,
that.
so you
We
only
got
add
plus
traits to a check if the card explicitly states so. Yeah, because earlier on,
Yeah.
my slug has animal and acid.
Yeah,
If I
but
use it,
Yeah.
it says adds the acid trait.
yeah.
you're
So
right.
absolutely, yeah.
The card that you're using for the attack does add its traits, I believe, but the card that you're boosting with only adds the
Only
traits.
adds
It
the-
says
Whatever
that.
it says,
Yeah,
that
right,
makes
okay.
sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Right.
So you got plus 3.
Yeah.
6.
Yes.
Have a keen rapier.
Oh, well, you can use it.
However,
You can use it,
however,
but
if you
I
throw it-
am poisoned.
Throw it in the river.
Don't throw it in the river.
Yeah, I am poisoned, so I might lose it.
You might lose it.
Well, it only goes
Well,
there.
it goes back. It goes
Yeah.
back in there.
Yeah.
Well, it goes. That's
But
not
you've still got
fair.
it. You've got the
But I
card.
can't
next
discard it to you.
So you're not going to lose the card.
I'm not going to discard it. Right. Okay. So I mean, I could discard it. No, I can't discard it. It's going to do anything. I can't do anything.
You got
with discards.
4 weapons. in
Yeah,
your
I've
hand,
got,
I
and
think.
I've got a weapon, so I have to do something. I can't, so I can't do any more. Can anybody get me another go? No.
Well, not from there.
No. Okay. So that's me done. So I recharge by drawing a card.
I do have the Barnberry.
Oh,
I can heal you with the poison.
Really good. Because I need to get rid of some of these
weapons.
Well, remember, you can, at the end of your turn, when you're resetting, discard any number of cards, but you discard them.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, that just kills you
Okay.
quickly.
Yeah, I won't do that just yet. Okay,
Right.
And then I lose.
When you would discard a boon to bless a dexterity or charisma check, you can recharge it instead. Now, did I have a look at that?
It's okay. I'm still doing right.
Well, you should have done,
I should have
whether
done.
you did or not.
Oh, I did know. Yeah, I do know what that is because it's alchemical, isn't it? It's a blast stone. So, intelligence or craft? Well, my intelligence is D10 plus 2. I don't really want it though. It's good for firing, blowing things up. I do that actually. Yeah, D10 plus 2.
Yeah, you got it.
No, I have got it. I have got a blast stone. How many cards? Right.
We are getting through the cards without finding many zombies,
I
which is
know.
good, because then when we do find the zombies,
Yeah,
we've had all
good,
the
yeah.
chance that they are closing the
Right.
location.
I'm going to discard because I'm in the top 2 cards of my location and return them in any order.
Any triggers? There
There
is.
is, yeah. So I've got to do with that, haven't I?
Yeah.
But that he is there, so we want him there then, don't we, really? So I've got to deal with that.
Yeah.
I'm frightened.
What are you frightened of?
I don't know, of a haunt. I've been haunted by a ghost looking round the corner at me coming out of a
So is it just that?
yeah, no, that's the
That's the trigger effect.
That's the
the
trigger.
trigger effect is when
When you
examined, you become
encounter a
frightened.
monster, so
Now, where do you want to put this? Do you want to, because you can return these in any order, can't you?
yeah, but I have to when you trigger something, you've got to encounter it, haven't
No.
you?
No. When you trigger it, you do what it says.
Oh, okay.
Which
All
in
right.
this case is you've looked and you've seen
Yeah.
it and you've been scared.
Should we have how many's underneath? So
Oh,
it's
so you
5.
mean
Yeah.
that's Divine 8.
So that's good for you.
I
to
can
go.
I can probably get rid of that
Well, should we put that on the top?
relatively easy.
Yeah. Okay, but I am
I'm
frightened,
gonna put those there like that because we know.
and I can't remove this until either I use your barn brace, it's probably best for you, or the location closes.
Okay, because you're
And
scared of something at this
I do
location.
not want to meet monsters, basically.
Yeah,
because
I
I'm
remember you had
scared.
that when we played online
Yeah.
and you were useless.
Yeah. Thanks. I did. Yeah, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, you were a
I just couldn't do
barbarian.
anything.
You couldn't attack.
No.
You were stuck in a room.
Yeah.
Couldn't move. Couldn't fight.
I was a frightened, scared barbarian.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
But you basically
I'm
did nothing for an hour and a half.
That's right. Yeah.
Right, my go. And what am I going to do? I'm going to use the Barnberry.
To get rid of his skill.
Yeah, so heal a character for a card and remove a scourge from them.
Thank you.
So that's that.
Sort of that.
Then I am going to... So it's Divine 8. My Divine is D10 plus 3.
Yeah, but you can't move now, can you? Because you played a card with him there.
It's on your turn. Still, it's
Yeah,
my
but
turn.
you only do that in your. So you advance the hour. You can give a
I
card.
could advance the hour.
You could move, and then you could start to do stuff. I don't think you can play
Okay,
it
if I
before.
fail a check, I become drained.
It doesn't say you can't do it that
I mean,
way.
it's my turn.
It says you may move,
Yeah.
and you may
Okay,
explore.
yeah, okay.
I mean,
so it could be
it's-
in this bit here then. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You can do stuff whenever it says you can, I think. So, but whenever you fail a check, I become drained. The chances of me succeeding on that is about 50-50.
Is it?
Yeah.
What's your divine then? Divine
Well, it's
D10 plus
D10
2?
plus 3.
Okay, so what skill would you be using for doing that?
Divine.
Which is wisdom.
Divine. Okay, it's not intelligence.
Can I boost a wisdom check? No. I can't
can't
boost a wisdom check.
I can't boost that.
So I could go there, or I could wait until we've got a blessing.
Oh, is
between us.
that
A barrier?
a local obstacle or skirmish?
No.
No, that's a shame. Then I could use a bit of blast stone to blow it up.
Nobody's got a blessing hand?
I do, but it's not. I need this to match. Can't do it.
I do have a blessing.
Okay. So is it worth it? I think it probably is.
Because otherwise, how are we going to get through it?
Yeah.
We need to get through it,
Yeah.
don't we?
So I'll go here. I will encounter the haunt. So I'm not examining it, which means
Nothing
I'm
happened.
not
yeah.
frightened. And I now need to defeat it. And it's...
Do you need that then, yeah?
Well, it's 50-50 if I don't. And I don't want to
Okay,
fail because
they
of
can
that.
have it, yeah.
So
Or is the hours 0? It's
No.
not, is it? No, not.
2d10 plus 3.
That's good.
Yeah, easily. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So that's gone. And I could probably defeat that as well.
But here, this thing again.
Oh,
Which
it's
one
2
is it?
combat checks, but you could do one of them.
I could do. Can I? I can. No, because it's. It'll be against a monster, won't it? I don't like
It is a
monsters.
monster. Oh, you're scared.
Yeah.
You're hiding in a corner.
I suffer mental damage. I'll suffer 1d4 minus 1 mental damage. Yeah. So I possibly can't.
Okay. So maybe not. Characters may not play allies. Oh, cannot play allies. So I can't explore again anyway. Because it would be that. So that's it. That's my turn done. I'm going to try and recover the Barnberry. Nope. Oh no, it's survival. Survival is +5. So yes. To recharge it. Yeah, to recharge this card. Okay. Do I want to discard any of these? Nope. Draw 1. Aha. Check to defeat a barrier. +2d6.
Right.
Well, that could be that.
It could be that. Yeah.
Okay, so in my location,
Yeah.
do we think there is any more story banes?
There is one more.
there is
in there.
one
There's
more
two
in there.
each deck.
There's still
be.
one. So there is still
we
is one.
know
We know there's
that it is either
yeah,
a plague zombie, a vampire, or the villain.
right. So it's worth me staying there, isn't it? To,
How hot is the studio today? It's actually okay
it's good, yeah.
because I've got a fan, window open, and I've turned the aircon on in the room at the far end, which I think is
making a difference because it's
slightly
this is
blowing
slightly
over.
cooler.
yeah.
Right, the owl. Okay, when this is the owl, your survival check is blessed.
So you're staying here then, yeah?
I'm going to stay there and I'm going to explore.
Oh, it's a vampire.
Right, there
So-
we go then.
This is the
main
closing henchman.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah, the vampire is a closing henchman. Wow. So it's combat
Then combat
and then combat,
or divine.
or instead of the 2 combats,
Just do a divine. That's not
just
you.
divine.
It's not me
Just
though.
back it.
I need to hit it twice.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
What,
Well,
before
it's only,
acting?
it's only 10, 11, 12. It's only 12, two 12s.
That's
You easily
14,
do
14
that.
and 14, isn't it?
No. So it's that, then that. You'll be doing two separate combats, but you've
Oh,
got your
14.
no. One combat at 12, then another combat at 12.
Yeah, hash is 2.
Yeah, I thought hash was 2.
Hash is 2.
Oh, it's 14.
Yeah, it's 14.
Yes, of course it is.
Okay, so immune to mental and poison. While acting,
Yeah.
before any character plays a card, that character recharges a card. Or any character plays a card, that character recharges a
Yeah,
card.
wow.
If undefeated, bury 2 random cards from your discards and suffer the scourge drained. Don't want to look at that. Subtract 1 for each die roll at the end of your turn. Bury divine. Right, okay. Let's not look there. 14. But while acting, before any character plays a card, that's including me, that character recharges the card. So what I'm going to do is use. I'm going to go all in on this. Let me think.
You
Which
have to do two combats,
I do,
so
don't I? I do. Let's try the throwing.
maybe you can always go berserk as well.
Yeah. Because if I get rid of the axe, I can add another D6.
Is it
But
discarded,
reloaded.
is
It's not.
it?
It's reload.
Oh, there we are then.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this combat. So I'm going to do melee.
Yeah,
Right.
that's D12.
D12 plus 3
Yeah, plus 4 because
plus
it's
4 and
yeah,
a D6.
Yeah,
I'm at the same location. No, you're on your own.
Yeah.
aren't you?
If proficient low combat, yeah, freely reload to add a D6.
there we go. Yeah,
Reload and
because that is now, but you've played a card, so don't you have to recharge a card now?
Yeah.
yes. If you have previously revealed this card on this check, you may use this play if you've revealed. Right. So that's reloaded. I have to recharge.
It doesn't say random, so you can obviously
I can
choose the one
choose.
you
Now,
want.
one of these is it's melee plus 1d10. Strength of melee plus d10. This is strength of melee plus d6. So I want to keep that one. You may additionally reload to add another d4. If any die rolled on this check shows 10, count it as 12. If you fail this check against a non-villain, you may reload the monster. After playing this weapon, you cannot play any offhand. Right. So I want to use that one for the second one. I probably want to keep this on any check using a skill listed in the hour, which is wisdom and survival. It's not going to happen to me. So that I might as well discard this, although it seems a bit silly.
But this is then you have to close the
then I have
location,
to
don't
close
you?
it. So
Which is what?
Yes, you will get a chance to close the location if you defeat the
Summon and defeat the zombie minion.
right, so I want to keep the weapons.
which is this.
Yeah, so I want to keep.
Which is
so
two
I wanna-
more combat checks.
So I want to keep the weapon.
Yeah, you want to be revealing the weapons rather than
Yeah.
discarding them.
Yeah. So so I will recharge that because I displayed a card.
Okay, so this is your
So
first.
playing a card is revealing it, isn't it? Revealing is
Yeah.
playing a card.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is your first combat 14.
My first
You need
combat
10
14.
with that.
Yeah.
You've done that, yes.
Good.
Now you need to do another combat 14
Now I need to
check.
do another one.
So that means you're going to have to
I'll have
recharge
to
your
recharge
weapon.
one
Yeah.
and reveal one. It's this one here. Another D4 if proficient. No, so D6. Okay, so let's work the maths on this. So for this one, I can do a D10. And if proficient, any die rolled on this check shows 10, it's 12. If you fail the
Yeah,
check,
but you're not using. You won't get a 10, will you? Because of your dice. Your dice only go to 2 to 9.
No, if any die, because I've got a 12.
Oh,
If the
okay.
die
All right.
was 12 and 10, it would be 12. So it's an extra couple, but anyway. Or it's D12 and add a D6 plus 1.
Oh.
Is that better than a D10?
Yes.
1d6 plus 1 is better.
And
if proficient, you may additionally
d-
reload
reload, yeah.
to add another D4.
A D6 plus
D6
1
plus
has
1
an
and a
average
D4.
of 4.5.
I will have.
Yeah, and any 4s count as well.
A D10 has an average of 5.5.
Yeah, right. D10 is so this is more powerful. A D10 is better than a D6 plus 1.
Yes. Generally speaking,
Yeah, but
The-
that gives
the
you
die-
another
Because,
D4.
but if I then reload this, I can add another D4. That tips it over, so that's worth doing. But what I'll end up with, because I'll have to recharge
You'll
that, I'll have
one
no
weapon,
cards.
Yeah.
So when I go to close, I will just do it with my strength.
Yeah, just
Just run at it. And
Well,
just
no,
keep it in
you'll
the
have
fist.
a weapon left in your hand.
No, I
you?
won't. Have to recharge this. Play this card.
You have to recharge your
Because I
card.
have to
play it.
recharge
Oh,
the
yeah, you
card.
do.
So I'm going to recharge this,
to play that,
this
which
card.
gives you that and that.
So you're playing a keen
And
rapier.
that gives you another +1.
and
doesn't
I'm
it?
reloading this to give me the D4. Yeah.
Which check's this? Is this the first one?
No, he's
No,
done
I've
it.
done the
first one.
first. I'm on the second.
So this is 14, so you 9 with this.
Yeah.
Immune to mental and poison. It's not either of those. D12 plus a D6 plus 4 plus a D4. Yeah.
Okay.
Where's the 5?
So he's got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
this.
no, it's +4, isn't it? Yeah. So you need 10 with that.
Isn't it a D6 plus
D6 plus 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus your 3 from that. So that's
That's
4 in
4.
total.
And then the
And then plus a D4 because you're reloading it.
Yeah.
So that 1 becomes a 3.
8, 12.
If any dice on the check shows a 4, it's counted as a 6. Yeah, that 2 hurts.
Yeah,
That's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 12, and you needed
14.
Well, the good news is you would not take any damage. Oh, well, because you've got this anyway, but because you've got no cards in hand, you can't lose what
Yeah,
you haven't
yeah,
got.
yeah,
So that's
okay.
good. But it is undefeated.
It's undefeated. I know he's got any cards after the event.
Why didn't I add a D8?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. Why didn't you
Well,
add that
perhaps
D8?
You were engrossed. Perhaps you
You
should
were
have
trying-
done.
Well, that was looking
you were trying to work this card out, I think. Yeah.
Would I have done that?
don't
I
know,
would have
you?
thought so because this is quite important.
I mean,
And this is
It's undead.
It's
He's undead.
undead.
Of course I
It's just
would have
easy
done it.
It's
peasy.
undead, and it gives me a chance.
So
to
you
work.
get-
I would have done it.
So you
There is
you
no
got an extra
reason-
D8. Yeah.
No reason why I wouldn't have done it.
So I got 12.
Because we think you're going to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
One
No,
becomes a
one
4.
becomes-
That's 4. That's fine.
And
That's
4 is
enough.
treated as a 6.
Yeah. So you've done it. So you have beaten her.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, nobody's watching. We're all right.
What are you saying? What on earth are you doing? Right. Okay. so the vampire has gone.
But now,
Yes. So the vampire Storybane has been defeated. If undefeated, right? Okay, so you've killed that, which
Yeah.
means because it's a closing henchman, you get to close the location.
summon and defeat the Storybane zombie minion.
So the
But
zombie minions come out.
Right. Now I have to do combat, then combat.
9 followed by
Oh.
13.
Okay.
yeah, but how are you going to do this? Because you've got no cards to bury, have you? So you'll just be rolling a D12 plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marco's asking, will I be covering the Mage Knight expansion on my birthday next week? No, it's this week. But no, unfortunately, I don't have the new expansion yet. So it will just be base game Mage Knight.
Okay.
I've got nothing. I've got nothing to.
Okay. Strength. It's D12 plus 1.
This is not a local combat check.
It's not. Well, it's not melee. So I'm not producing.
Yes,
a
it
weapon.
is.
I'm not producing a weapon.
No,
It's a combat check.
Combat is melee. It's either your strength or melee, whichever is the best.
It is melee.
Yeah, it's a melee.
Okay.
You're getting
That-
physical with it.
That is instead of doing
Yeah.
a melee check. It uses your melee, but gives you extra bonuses.
I haven't got that all this time. Right. Okay.
So D12 plus 3.
D12 plus
And if nobody's got anything to help,
I've got nothing.
it is just
What
this.
it is. What have we got? Okay.
Okay.
8. Needed 9.
Failed by 1, so you take a damage.
What's
I
that?
have no damage.
Okay.
Well,
so
yeah, but you may have to get rid of your armor. What is it?
When you suffer
have to.
combat damage, you may draw this card to reduce it by 2.
yeah.
So you have to draw that now
No,
into your
you may.
hand.
You may.
Oh, you
don't have
may.
to.
You don't have to.
No.
And you've got no cards to lose.
Yeah.
But
So-
you haven't.
so
you
I
haven't-
don't
But
need
you
to.
didn't defeat it.
You
Well, I
were
didn't
not
defeat
So
defeated.
you then try again against the next one, but it's irrelevant.
Because, yeah.
But do it anyway, just for fun. D12 plus 3, 7. So you would take 6 damage,
But you
Which
can't.
I-
but
which
you
I
can't.
Or I could have buried that if I wanted to
You,
take
you don't
damage,
need
but
to.
I'm not going
because
to.
It should
Okay,
count
fine.
it. Okay. So you failed to
So
defeat the
failed to
zombie
do
minions, which means we failed to close the location.
Yeah.
So
Which
now,
means-
now we have to empty that location
Right.
because
Okay.
the vampire was there. They were our 2 chances
Yeah.
of closing it.
Right.
So that one we're going to have to empty.
Empty it out.
Empty it and then defeat
Yeah.
the zombie things.
Okay.
Right. You done?
Yep.
Gosh.
On your check against an outsider at a default. Right. So what are these? What will I meet? I'll meet these, will I?
Where?
Here.
Yes.
If I stay
it's the
here.
place.
But I don't like... No, I can't, because
No.
I'm
Can you move?
frightened. Oh, yeah.
Because if you can move to here, I can use Divine Insight on your diplomacy check and give you an extra 2d6
But how-
to defeat the barrier.
So this says, obviously, when your location is closed, you remove this scour. So it doesn't matter. It hasn't got to be this location. I could go to a different one. Or even one with hardly
Yeah.
any cards.
When your location is closed. Yeah.
Are there any more monsters here?
I don't believe
No, I
that.
don't think so. I think I had done 4.
So I'll go here.
Mhm.
Explore.
Oh, look, it's a monster.
It's barrier, isn't it? Poison gas. Craft and
What's this King
disable.
Oh, that was there. We reloaded it,
Yeah, I did.
so that should be in your hand. Sorry.
Okay,
That should be in your hand.
the,
Pop
the
around
last
that
one.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be.
So craft or disable 8. That's not good.
Well, I can
I can bless.
Bob,
I can discard to bless.
I can Divine Insight it.
what I might have to do, you can bury an item to add your perception, which will be a wisdom +2.
You're burying.
Yeah, I mean it does mean bury, but
Well,
bury.
It's,
But this I need an 8, and I'm only rolling a D4 for
yeah, I
this.
can add 2d6.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
So I only need 8. Let's do.
Do you want me to bless that? Discard to bless.
What's the penalty if you fail?
I become poisoned.
Which is not
And each
that
local
bad.
character must do a Constitution or Fortitude 10 or suffer poison damage, then banish this barrier.
Okay, so actually,
Oh,
are we bothered?
Well,
yeah. Don't we get?
each local character.
Yeah, so you both become poisoned, but
Yeah.
the barrier goes.
Yeah. Must succeed at Constitution check, or we will suffer damage. So
Will you?
it's no good. Yeah, suffer 1d4 poison damage.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so we will suffer damage.
And I'll bless it as well then.
Yeah.
Okay, that gives me another d4 though. Okay, there you go. And we
Yes.
have done that. Yes.
Well done.
So the poison gas trap,
Yeah.
you successfully disarmed it.
We inhaled it.
Inhaled it.
And
Yeah.
laughed at its gas.
I think we need to go through this. I don't want to. Well, you're going to be the one fighting the things, so I'll use Mr. Tinker
Explore again.
to go explore again. Oh, he's
Another barrier.
a mad prophet. Intelligence perception. I don't mind.
Oh,
that.
you're good at that.
Yeah, or charisma diplomacy. Or intelligence, so that'd be 6.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind that. That's a D10 +2. That's still 50-50 though, isn't it?
I can't help you now.
Nope.
First task veteran, no. I've got nothing here. Well, I might do, yeah, I am going to bury that.
Bury an item.
Bury an item. To use my perception, which is D8 +2. So I need 6, and I got this +2. If defeated, and the hour is a blessing. But it is, isn't it?
It's always a blessing.
Draw it.
Yeah, I mean, it usually is.
Oh, thanks very much, Mr. Owl. So there are now 2 cards here.
Nice.
How many barriers are there?
In this deck,
Yeah,
were 2.
there are 2. So there should be nothing bad here now.
I think there is. I think there's an item.
Well,
I think it's an armour as well.
I can use.
Or
Or maybe it's not.
I'm not
There's
using
no
armor.
item. So it must be armor.
Yeah, but you're better at picking up armor than me
Yeah.
because it'd be a Constitution Fortitude check.
Okay.
Well, in fact, so if I finish my go,
Okay, I'm going to try and get this back.
Well,
And-
it's an armor and it's a baddie, isn't it? Because we know that there's a.
it's a It's magic leather. It's quite good.
Magic leather.
I wouldn't mind that. That's better than the stuff I've got now.
Losing a lot of spells here. On your check against the spell, add a d4. We haven't really found any. There's a couple of here.
There's here.
Okay, so maybe I go here.
Did you say you have got healing there now?
No,
Right,
no,
okay.
I'm losing a lot of cards. I've lost my cure. I've lost my divine insight. So
You're feeling weakened.
yeah. Okay, I think we're going to go over here because I don't want to fight that at the moment. I'm going to move here. He's no longer starting my turn, and we found. So before this, right. Well,
Can't help you.
when a local character encounters an undead monster, I can banish this to evade it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's 2 checks.
So I'm going to cast Frozen Touch, so I evade it, so it gets shuffled in, I believe.
Yeah.
Because there was no point killing it and trying to close the location because there's too many cards.
Too many cards to close it. Yeah.
Okay, that is the... I'm not going to do anything else, so I'm happy to end my turn there. I'll roll to see if I get this back. Need a Divine 7 check. Well, 1 is a 5.
Oh, it's 5, isn't it? Yeah, so you've done it. I mean,
5, 6, 7, 8, yes. So I didn't lose that. It's the other ones that I need. Right, and then I draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I have the crossbow again.
Right. The carnival. All damage is mental damage that cannot be reduced. Right. I will explore. I think we need to get this deck.
This
Yes.
is magic armor.
We've got to get this deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get.
Okay, so Constitution, Fortitude 6.
Constitution, Fortitude is Constitution. It's a D8 plus 1.
Okay.
6.
Oh, Constitution is a D4 as well.
Oh, for the
Oh yeah, a non-combat Constitution
Yeah.
check.
There you are. You got that plus 1, then you said, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's as best as I can do.
That's
all right.
Still good.
Not essential.
Try it.
Uh,
1 becomes
that's a
a
2.
2.
That's 4,
No.
5.
5.
Okay.
1 short.
Okay.
You got your stone, have you? Your luck stone?
No.
Lodestone?
No.
Okay.
Oh well. Yes.
Yes, you
I've
have.
got a codex.
You've got.
Well,
I've
what's
got the
that?
reveal
I've
to
got
add
the
what?
it's acquire. No, it's acquire. Yes.
Check to acquire.
Okay.
Check to acquire.
Yeah, so
it's
yeah,
reveal.
reveal. It's
There we
reveal.
go.
Yeah.
There we go. You got it.
And the weird thing with this game is you can have multiple sets of armor, which makes no sense whatsoever.
That is weird.
So I can actually put this down.
Yes.
Apparently so.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
I think that rule should be
I
changed, but
Yeah,
it,
it
just,
does.
it makes
Well, might as
no
well do that,
sense.
Okay. But I can't do any more.
You can't do
I
because
do
that
any more,
is
'cause
the
that was
end.
my explore, and I haven't got anything else to.
Oh, what is this? It's not a monster. it's
it
a.
is.
I think it's another armor. There
That's
are
an-
2 armors and a weapon.
Oh, so it must be an armor then.
Okay. Well, I can't.
You can't.
I can't
explore.
deal with it.
Right,
So
okay.
I'll stop
Fair
there.
play.
I'm not going to discard anything. That's the point.
What is it to close this location?
It's fight the zombie minions.
And I can't do that. I
No.
cannot do that because I'm.
Start your turn.
No effect.
Reveal.
You don't have to close it. You
Yeah.
could go through the card. The downside
Well,
of
I
that
think-
is
I'll have a look at this. Oh, look, it's a shield. Constitution, Fortitude. D6. But Constitution check.
yep,
Give
that's
me a
another
D4.
D4.
That is 5, and I have succeeded in piano. A shield. But I've got too many. But I don't want to.
No, you don't have
this.
to close it.
I'm done.
Problem now is somebody's going to have a wasted turn because they'll move there, won't be able to do anything.
Can I not just try closing it?
You only close it at the end of your turn.
End of your turn.
End
Yeah.
of turn.
I'm
Right.
going to put that in there.
We're running out of time as well. At the start of your check, the difficulty is increased by the number of allies in your hand. So allies are lying to me. So. Yeah, that sick child is going to be quite tricky.
What one? What is it to beat?
So the
Constitution or Fortitude 10 or Charisma Diplomacy 12.
Okay, my fortitude is D8 plus 1.
I'm going to
so
explore
if
here.
you go there and
It's a guy.
I can bless you. Oh, pick that up.
Well, my Charisma's D6. I mean, it's... Oh, no. Aha. Right. On a local Charisma check, recharge to add a D4.
Oh, there we go.
So, D6 and a D4. Can I do that? Can I do that? Oh, at the start of your check, the difficulty is increased by the number of allies in your hand. I had 3 allies in my hand, so it's actually 8.
But you've still got a D6 and a D4, so you could still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Just.
Okay. So a D6 and a D4, and I need 8. Yeah. Okay. It's not worth putting anything else.
No. Well,
No.
Oh, when you would recharge an ally for its power, which I did, I can reshuffle it into my deck. I'm going to reshuffle that in instead of just putting it at the bottom. Okay, so
Ooh.
6, unfortunately.
Well, you've done it then, haven't
becomes
you?
a 4,
That's a.
and the 4
Oh.
becomes a 3,
Oh no, you haven't.
which is 7 of them. Yep.
Oh.
Ouch.
Mm.
Okay.
We're not going fast enough.
We are not. So I could discard to move. Then you may explore. Combat and survival checks add a D4 for this exploration, so that would affect both cards. But
Yeah.
I don't think I can do that. You may not use this power again during an encounter. Yeah. No, I think I'm just going to have to stop there.
Okay.
Need to pick up the pace, definitely.
Right. Okay. So proxy B2 is the plague
All
zombie.
the proxies of this.
All that. Right. Okay. So let's do an hour. Ignore cards before acting powers. Okay. So,
So you're not doing this location then?
well, I'm just thinking, what's the point? We need to get
Because
these
it'll
decks.
get rid of my.
I'll get rid of this.
It will get rid of my frightenedness.
Okay.
Otherwise, I cannot attack.
Okay.
Can't
and
fight
to-
monsters,
okay. And
really.
to close this guy,
You got to do the.
summon
Yeah.
defeat the story bane. Right. Combat 9, then combat
13.
13. Okay. Here we go then.
Have an aid.
But he should be
I
fine.
should be,
with
able, I
this.
should be able to do the 9 at least.
So you've got that,
That's
and
D12
4, haven't you?
and 4, yeah.
Is it undead?
It is undead.
I can give you a D8 on the second one.
The second.
Okay, nice. So this is 9.
Yeah. So you need
Okay,
5 with that.
5, that should be enough.
Yeah.
It is. Right, then I do...
Same again, 13. I'm going to give you a D8.
Same again, another D8.
It's distant. Yeah, it's a distant check against an undead.
Okay.
You need 13, yeah? So you need 9 with it.
And that's interesting because with the new rules, that's a weapon and that's a weapon. You wouldn't be able to do 2 weapons, but this says freely.
Really? Yeah,
Freely,
that's
so I
the
can.
that's the key word, yeah. Yes.
5, 8, yes.
Well, that's a 5, isn't it?
That's a 4.
4.
Four.
Okay.
7, 12, 16.
Yeah. You still
Yeah.
good?
Good.
So,
Right,
location's
so
closed.
Thank
Location's
God for
closed.
that.
Unfortunately, when it's closed, you shuffle
Yeah.
a new undead monster into a random other location. So this is where, isn't there like a chart?
It goes, yeah, it tells you which random people go in.
Does it?
Yeah.
Low-level Storybane rosters. Dragons demand Storybane because it says a random undead.
Yeah, I think you literally just go through the monster deck until you find it.
Well,
Oh, okay. Yeah, because undead's not on there.
no.
Okay. So we go through these until we find an undead, and then we shuffle it into a random other location. Okay.
Well, undead is high level story bane roster.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, you
high
found it?
level.
No,
Yeah.
but this is for the scenarios. This is not.
No, I think that's what you do.
High level story bane roster. The first one is Caster Thrain, but it's not. Then it's not random, is it?
Well, it is because you roll a d6.
A quick look.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
When the no, but if you look down the bottom, when the scenario is 4 or higher, use this roster
Oh, okay.
for
Okay.
random. So you don't use it for low stuff.
So Storybane roster. Each adventure path includes one or more of these cards, providing a categorized list of Storybanes for that adventure path. When an effect requires a random Storybane, random Storybane.
Story based,
Not
so
a
not just a
random
random monster.
So we've got, what was it? A skeletal owl beast.
Nice.
And do you want to roll a d4?
Oops. 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4. One.
So it gets shuffled into there with the sick child.
Oh, so that means that does get shuffled. Yeah. But I am now no longer frightened
Because your location has been closed.
because the
Nice.
Thank you.
Good.
Right.
And
You can move.
Well, you have to now move.
In fact, we have to move.
You both move.
okay.
And we both move.
So
Where should we go? Where do you want to go anyway?
Well, I can do an explore. You see,
can you?
I can discard to explore and add combat.
No.
So once you've moved after closing a
Oh, you
location,
can't do another
you can't
combat.
do any other
Yeah,
explores.
no, yeah. Where do you want to go?
Well, let's go bash this thing in.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
And so what's? Because that's going to be different. Well, that's the thing is in there, isn't it? But there's not very many. But we haven't met the.
I would suggest. Well, I mean, we know that there's an undead monster in there.
Yeah.
If I don't have my crossbow yet. It's there.
Okay. Well, shall I go to the Den of Iniquity? Because you cleared out most of this, haven't you?
I did a bit.
little bit. Well, I'll go here then. There you go. On your check against an outsider, add a d4. Oh, I found a fencing jelly. What?
What?
It's an ally.
A fencing jelly.
It is not. It's intelligence or craft or wisdom survival. Well, we'll go intelligence. What the hell was this going to work? So D10 plus 2, so I need 7.
It's a level 2 ally.
It is a level 2 ally,
Okay.
but I'm just trying to think what it actually does. Banish to explore. Oh, it adds, for combat checks, you can recharge it to add D6 and the poison traits. That's quite nice. I'm not too worried about getting it. I'll just see. So this plus 2. I have a jelly.
Doesn't it?
I have a fencing jelly.
It's a jelly.
Good God. Banish to. Oh, banish though. Oh, he's alchemical. If you're proficient with alchemical, on your check to recharge an alchemical, whose level is lower than the scenario number. So I'm afraid I just lost him.
Lost it?
Well, it says banish to explore.
If you want to.
Well, we want to get through stuff, don't
Okay. Yeah.
we? Or I'll just use a blessing.
There's a recovery option though, isn't there?
Yeah, there is actually, but I won't
Craft
alter. Yeah, but I can't do that. My only hope is I go to level 3 and then it's automatic for me. But
Okay. You become friends with
a jelly,
an acid ooze jelly thing. Yeah, nice.
I'll use that. Book. A Sage's Journal, Intelligence, Knowledge.
Oh, it's good at defeating Storybanes, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got +4 for this. So I've got that. But I've got far too many cards. I'm half dead. But should I have another go?
I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got too many cards, but I'm just burning through blessings, which is not a good thing. But I have got an ally who can heal me
to
somewhere.
explores next turn.
I mean, if your ally can heal me, because then I get my cure.
Yes,
back, then
yeah.
I
Well,
can heal other
I haven't
people.
got it yet, but it's somewhere in
Yeah.
here, so I just think we need to do this. So I'm going to explore again.
Explore again.
Yeah. Oh, it's a nasty bar guest.
Is it undead?
No.
Bargain.
Outsider.
What was that? Yeah.
Yeah, on your check against an outsider, add a D4.
There you go.
That's nice. So I have that. I will recharge. Yeah, I'll recharge an item, so I can use my that. So it's that plus
I
that.
can aid if needed
Plus
for a
that.
D4 plus 2.
So I have this plus 3. There's a chance it could just be evaded, and a random local character. Let's do it all over again. Sorry, how much? Sorry,
I can add a D4 plus 2.
that'd be lovely.
Okay.
So I need 8. That's done.
Yeah.
But no, it was on a 1. It is evaded at a random local character, but it is actually dead. Right, well, I'm now definitely finished. Unless I want to do it. No, I don't want to do it. But I will draw a card. Cheeky look. It's a proxy thing. It's the proxy.
Okay, which means we know the villain is not here.
Actually, turn it over there because we know it's there.
Oh, we knew the villain wasn't here anyway because of that.
Yeah.
But that will hopefully allow us to close that location. Right. When you heal, you may heal an additional card. Except I'm not going to be healing. Right. What am I doing? At the start of your turn, you may recharge an item or a spell to draw a card. I mean, it's good.
Are you going to get one that's better?
Possibly. So I'm going to recharge a spell, draw a card. I knew what that was.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to fight over there in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be in my hand anyway. I think I'm going to explore here because I can't. Found an archer.
Ooh.
Charisma, diplomacy, or ranged.
Charisma then. Isn't it?
Yeah. Charisma then.
Can you get it? 4? There's a chance.
It's 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 becomes a 4.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you can use that to explore again.
Yep, so this exploration, dexterity and ranged checks will add a d4. Blooming barriers. So,
It's getting in the way.
evil eye, arcane or divine 8, or knowledge stealth 10. Cannot be evaded. Right, okay, well, I'm doing the divine check of 8. My divine is d10 plus 3. So I'm on a d10 plus 3. Unfortunately, my archer friend who brought me here can't help.
Mm.
And I have no cards that can help. But it's okay, because if it's undefeated, the barrier is banished. I become dead,
You basically break it.
but it's gone off.
Mm.
So let's just do it. Yeah, fine. Defeated. Done.
Nice.
Yep. And that is my go done. I will draw 2 cards.
When you would discard a boon to bless a dexterity or charisma check, you may recharge it instead. Okay, I'll normally be doing that. So, I'm going to have a go at encountering this story plum over there. Yeah, that one.
Characters may not play allies. So does that mean I can't play allies? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're fighting plague zombie.
Yeah.
10 followed by 15.
Okay, so let's reveal
Hasn't it got 4?
throwing axe.
That's after
After
acting.
axe.
You are going to say combat damage, but I think you're well tooled up with
Got
armor.
2
Yeah,
sets
I'm
of
okay
armor.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
So
so
I've got the crossbow again for the second check.
D12 plus 4.
You're using that, yes?
Yeah.
What do you need? 10.
Oh, I'll tell you what I could have done at the start of my turn, just before I do that, because I keep forgetting to do this, but I'm I'm going to do this anyway.
Yeah.
But this backpack allows me to look at my card, top of the deck. Okay, reload it, or recharge it, or discard a card to get it. Okay,
We can't play allies here.
but yeah, I've been looking at this and thinking, what am I going to do with it? And
Oh, so at the start of your turn,
I keep forgetting to use it. Reveal a card, and you can either
reveal this,
reveal that
to examine the top card.
card. I can either then recharge,
Reload or recharge it, or discard a card.
or
to
discard
draw
a card to actually pull it in hand. Well, I don't really want it, so I'm just going to recharge it.
it. It's back in your hand.
It goes back in my hand.
Yeah, it's a good little way
forgetting
of
that.
cycling
Good way.
cards.
Yeah, seeing those. Okay, so back to this. So is that at the moment
So you
all I
need-
can do?
You need 6 with this,
It's enough.
and you've done it.
Yes.
Well, that's a
Yeah,
4.
well, the 6
isn't
is
it?
the 4, but you've
Yeah.
done it.
That's fine.
Okay,
Okay.
now the second check, you need 15. I'm going to give you a D8,
Something
because
again.
it's undead, and I'm at a distant location.
Right. So, yeah, that's all I can do. I can't do anything with those. Yeah. Okay. So we're after 15. We need 11.
Yes.
The dice are all
14.
good.
The dice, well, apart from that one, but yeah, that's good.
So, after acting, a local character suffers 1d4 minus 1 combat damage.
Okay. Which is the
So is that
So
2?
that's the one which is a
one.
2 minus 1.
So you
Just
just
one,
soak
which is
that
one.
up,
so
can't you?
I could
one
just
damage.
so one of these up. When you suffer, you may draw this card to reduce it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and now that is a D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you roll a 7, we can close the location.
Just like,
Oh,
they call them
well
lucky
done, mate.
sevens, isn't it, or something?
Well done, mate.
Summon and defeat the danger,
Which
Okay.
is
which is the random one.
All right. Here we go. That one.
Zombie minions.
Zombie minions again. Right. Okay. Off we go again then.
So 9 followed by
9 followed by
13.
13. Yeah.
this is just reveal, isn't it? So you
Yes.
just-
Reveal. I just keep pulling it back
Yeah,
in. It
yeah.
keeps
It's
coming
not goes
back.
boom, it comes back again.
It's got a bit of elastic
Boom,
on
it comes
it.
back. Absolutely, it's brilliant.
Yeah. Right. Okay. This should go for it.
You are good.
We're good
Yeah.
for that.
and
That's
then
good for that one.
13.
13.
You need to defeat it to close the location.
Right. Is this about reloading?
Yeah, you could. Because this
Yeah.
is your last
So
combat.
you could
turn.
reload
I
that.
could reload that to give me
yourself an extra D6.
D6, isn't it?
What do you need now?
We need 13.
13.
13.
And you got that. You got.
Yeah,
So you need 9 with that.
Yeah.
That's 5. Yeah.
That's
10,
5, and that's a 3.
11.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
enough.
a 3. Oh, you done it.
That's enough.
So you have successfully summoned and defeated the danger, which means the location is closed. Now, was there something about, in this scenario, location being closed? I don't think there was. Yeah, before banishing the card, search it and shuffle all of the story banes and proxies into a random location. So that
Yeah.
goes somewhere else.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
First
So,
one.
yeah.
You might do it. How many turns we got?
Many.
There's about 4 cards there, isn't there?
And you must now move to another location.
5, 6.
6.
The abandoned shack.
So we're going to have
is
2
closed.
goes each.
We've not
Yeah.
even found it yet. Well, what we need to do is find it, close the other 2 locations, and we could win in a turn. With the right...
But do we need to
So where
stay-
do
we
you-
need to
sorry, not
stay in
close it,
different
guard it.
places?
Yeah,
Okay.
we need to
you're gonna-
guard locations
you need
when
to-
we find the villain, but we don't know
Gonna
where
come
the
over
villain
here?
is.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And the villain might be there.
But we know that there are
We
2
know
more
that-
proxies in there.
We know the villain is not here.
We know there are 2 proxies in there as well.
Yes, because you just shuffled
Yeah,
one
Because we've
in.
shuffled 2
The
in.
villain is not here.
There's a massive amount of
The
cards
villain
here.
might be there or
Yeah.
there.
Right. I'll stay over there and
You're all done?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. hold on.
When you would discard a boon to bless a strength or constitution check, you may recharge it instead. So
The villain is not here.
The villain is not here.
But
If I move away, somebody's bound
then
to
we don't
find
get a
it.
chance to guard it.
Yeah. But how many cards are in here? Oh, it's 4, 5?
There's 4 cards in total. So if you fight this, the chances are you'll be able to close it.
And what is it? It's these things, is it?
That is these.
Okay. Well, actually, have I got any? I've only got one. I could do 2 combat checks. I could do the combat 10. That should be fine, shouldn't it?
I can't help at all.
I can't either.
Oh, I can't do 2 combat checks. That's the problem. Oh, hang on. No, because I've only got 1 item. I can't. I need to recharge an
come
item.
somewhere else and filter some cards out.
Okay. Where else then? Here?
Or not have a turn, stay there.
Well, no, we need to do
No,
something.
yeah, because
I need
we don't
to
know
do
when we're going
something.
to find the villain.
So you've got quite a few in here
There's
as
a
well.
lot there.
I can have quite a few goes. I mean, I can have 2, 3 goes.
I mean, here is spells, items, and allies.
Oh.
So there's nothing really dangerous in
Yeah.
here.
Something we forget, because closing my location does not prevent me from exploring.
Oh, right, okay. You've got
So
special
I
ability.
got, when I go
So you
over,
could have
so I
done
could have
that.
gone explore a bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've got a spell. Heat metal. Intelligence. Well, this adds fire, which could be useful. It's an intelligence, so it's a D10 plus 2. I don't really want to. It is a level 2 spell, but it's not that good. It's good against barriers, locks or trap.
Yeah, it melts them,
Yeah, it
doesn't it?
melts them, doesn't it? 6, 7, 8. That is not happening. Now, do we need to plough through this? We really need to do.
We don't.
I'm gonna have
There's
to-
only
It's only 6. Only 6.
yeah, 5 cards left. 5 cards left.
Blessings are much more versatile than whatever. So I'm sorry, Mr. Jelly. I am going to banish. I'm going to have to banish you. Oh, I found with force wand of missiles intelligence. Okay, that's D10 plus 2. I have found it. Oh, it's an arcane one though. That's no good, is it? I could use up a precious blessing.
At this stage, it's probably worth it.
Let's do it then. I have found some chainmail armor. Absolutely rubbish. Constitution, fortitude. That's a D6. Constitution is
plus D4 as well.
5. I have found some lovely chainmail, which I'll immediately put on. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can wear it, but I'm just not proficient in it. Well, I have 1 blessing left. That's the only thing.
You've got loads of cards in your deck, so
I have got and I
Yeah.
have got a Healy person there.
yeah.
This is my last blessing. So discard to
There's
explore.
4 cards you've gone through this turn.
Oh, it's an archimaical thing. Intelligence craft. I do like this. So it's this plus 2 again. That's good. I like that. That's, well, it's actually. I
Turns
can't
up to
get
the
any
manor,
more.
Ransacks everything. Are you all done?
I am done, but I will just take a look. This is the haughty nobles, so charisma diplomacy check. So it's not.
It's a barrier, is it?
Yeah.
On your check, the first item or ally played is played freely. Okay.
Mhm.
So I don't think I can really do this. If you are at an urban location, the difficulty to defeat is increased by 4. It is an urban location. The haughty nobles at the manor. So it's actually
Makes sense, yeah.
12. Charisma and diplomacy 12. Yeah. If
We're not
undefeated,
doing
bury either an ally or a random boon, and it would go back in. If defeated, you may summon and encounter a new boon of any type. Great. But I don't think I can. I don't think I can get past that. I have nothing that's going to boost. I've not got my pig anymore.
So what's left here? So there is a thingy here, isn't there? There
Yeah.
are 2 there.
There's 2.
There's 2.
There's
Oh,
2.
God.
So I'm going to have to leave that to you. Now, I do have the Barnberry. I could use that to get a random card back in the hope that I get back my cure or my divine insight, it's probably worth it.
2 out of how many?
It's probably
5?
worth it. Yeah, I'm going to use the Barnberry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to heal a local character.
Oh, I've got 2 arms then.
You're going to be healed.
Huh?
No, it's me.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
healing
heal,
stuff.
heal.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
local
yeah,
character.
yeah.
And I get back. That's not bad because that's my Harrow card.
Okay.
When you play a Harrow card, you can
heal
an ally, I believe.
An ally. An ally
I think
from
it's an
your.
ally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, right. So then we are moving. So if I go here, I can probably do that.
Can't help.
Yeah, I think I can do it. And then afterwards, I'll take the combat damage and have no cards in hand, so it doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to go here. I'm going to explore this. We found that, which is this. Right, so
Right, here we
combat 10. Giant slug.
Comes slimy again.
Or cat. No, cat. So cat gets recharged. So it is D10 plus 5 plus 2D4. D10 plus 5 plus 2D4. So that becomes a 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Done. Right, then 15. So this time I am using Drugami instead of the cat, so it's an extra 1. Okay, and I'm also then throwing in the giant slug, which is an extra D4. So it was the D10. Can I borrow one of your D4s?
Yes.
Get a red one. So yeah, it's D10 plus 5 plus an extra 1 plus a D4 plus a D4 plus a D4, and it's acid. Not that that matters. That's recharged.
No, you haven't done that yet, have you?
Yeah, recharged to add the D4. So I recharged the card for my
Oh, I
power,
thought. Sorry, I thought you was.
Yeah. Which I could shuffle in, and I will shuffle it. I'll reshuffle that. Okay, so this is, what do I need? 15. So that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
well, you've
And
done
that's
it, haven't
okay,
you?
and I've done it. There you go. So done.
Well done.
After acting, I suffer loads of combat damage, but I've no cards in hand, so that's fine. And then, where was this? Here. So now I roll D8.
Well, haven't you got to do the closing thing?
Well, I've got to see if I can close it.
Oh, right.
I can.
You
I
can.
get the opportunity to close it, which is either bury a random boon and suffer the scourge drained, or bury an alchemical boon. Okay, right. Well, I messed that up because I haven't got any cards. Okay, and then at the end of my turn, yeah, it's a mistake. I get that back.
And that's alchemical, isn't it?
It is, but it wasn't in my hand.
I know.
Oh, that's a shame.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, on your non-attack combat check, add 1.
So we know the villain is not here.
Not here.
Right, it's
yeah.
mine then.
Oh, we knew that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've got
we knew that.
stacks
Okay,
of
hang on.
cards.
Before we do anything, I've
You
got
have
this again.
bound.
Hang on.
in-
Yeah. Okay, hang on.
Oh,
So I do this again. So I have to put this armor on,
Reveal that.
put that on there,
Look at the top card of your deck.
reveal that card,
You want
decide
that?
what I'm going to do.
Oh, that
with
means
it.
you have to discard
But
a
you might
card.
not want the arm.
I'm going to. Well, I'll discard.
Yeah.
I'll discard. Well, I'll discard the codex 'cause it's to do with acquiring.
Yeah.
So I'll discard that because it always it bury.
No, it's discard. I think.
It's discard it.
Discard it to draw the
Okay,
axe.
so all that. So that comes back in.
Axe is
That
in your
comes
hand.
back in.
Right.
Now
You're
we're
exploring this location.
Yeah, we've got.
It's the
this.
shop.
Yeah, and we've got proxy A. Right. I'm
There we
good.
go. Playing zombies again.
Okay, so
10 followed by 15.
This axe
I don't have my crossbow.
12. 6.
Oh no, I do have my crossbow.
You do? Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
You
right.
double it
So
for
the
this
first
first
one,
one,
the
though,
first
do
one
you?
should be all right.
You need 6 again.
I need
yeah.
6 for this, so it should be enough.
And you've done it.
I've done that, so that's good. Now I need 15.
Oh, hang on. So now you get
D8.
a
Now
D8.
I'm gonna reload this to get another D6.
What have you got? This we have to count. So we're not going to be able to close this, are
No.
we? So we're not going to do this.
Don't think so.
What's
12
that?
is, the 12 is a 7, and the 6 is a 4.
So you've still done it, yeah?
Yeah.
11, 12, 13,
13,
14, 15.
yeah,
Yeah, easy.
So
Okay.
it's done.
You now suffer D4 minus 1 combat damage.
Which is
So that is a 3 minus. That's 2
Two
combat
two
damage.
damage.
You,
Okay.
Can't you just take that back into your hand?
Yeah.
Roll that back in. 2.
And now you roll a D8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 6. No, you can't.
Can't.
So we don't get a
No
chance to
way.
close it. but
Okay,
you
so
can carry
I
on
can
if you want.
I'll discard that.
Let's find it. Please
Explore.
find it, please. Oh, it's an armour.
It's
Oh, it's
armour. It's
oh, it's
armour. One.
plate
It's
armour.
plate armour.
If you fail to acquire a boon, you can shuffle it back.
And I got rid of my acquire jobby.
Hmm.
Was it fortitude? So that's
You got a chance, but
It's D8 plus 1. Yeah, got
Plus another D4 because it's a constitution. It's a
Okay.
non-combat
Yeah, I'll
constitution.
definitely try it. Thank you.
so that is 6,
Nine.
9, 10.
10. Done.
Done it.
In your hand.
Take that in my hand.
But you can now wear
And
it.
display it if you want.
I can display it straight away. Okay. Can I just display this as well?
Yeah,
Because it's in my hand.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because then I draw cards, don't I?
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
That's nuts.
But you
isn't
got no
Sounds
way
good.
of going again, have you?
it? No.
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 1, 2, 3.
This is my last go.
Well, I picked up a blessing.
This
and it's
is
on
your
any
last
check.
turn.
It's on any
No
check.
effect.
Unless we have a way. Has anybody got one of those holy candles that allows us to
To
No.
pull,
shuffle some cards back
pull
in?
those.
So,
So,
We don't-
how are we going to win this? Is you need to find the villain when
And
we're
we need to
different-
guard
we need
it,
to
yeah.
guard the 2 locations.
So you need to stay where you are,
Yeah.
and I need to find the
charisma.
villain
Yeah, I
there.
mean, I'm good at guarding that.
And I can guard that easily.
Right.
Like, it's just bury a card.
Okay.
So if the villain is in there,
Yes.
unfortunately, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards.
So we don't know.
Let's see.
But we've got a chance.
You're going to find her.
I've got one
Have you got a
chance.
blessing in your hand?
I've got a blessing in my hand.
Have you got any allies in hand?
No.
Um,
Oh, but I've got my trusty axe. I've got some more armour.
well,
Seriously?
Yeah.
The question is, are you going to bother?
I can't.
Or do you just skip your turn and stay there?
I can't. I've got nothing to increase my charisma, diplomacy.
Because if
Whatever.
you do defeat it, you summon and encounter a new boon of any type,
Yeah,
which could be a blessing.
yeah. But I've got
But-
no way of doing it.
It's 12.
Yeah, I can't doing it. Can't do it. No, I've got no way of doing it.
Okay, so you just stay
oh,
there.
just a cotton
just-
picking minute. Want a local check against a barrier? Yeah, you may bury an item to add your perception. Yeah.
It is a local check
So
against
I'll,
the barrier.
I'll bury that.
Is any kind of barrier, is it? Does it
Yeah,
have to be...
any kind of barrier. He's an inquisitor, isn't he, or something, or
Okay.
investigator, or so. So my perception is a D8 plus 2, and then charisma diplomacy is a D6 plus 2. So they're plus 4 though, aren't they? Because they're
Yeah, so you
they're
need
in the
12.
house. Or I need 12.
You need 12.
It's not. There's no point.
I can help, but I'm saving it for
Okay.
I think when we need it.
Well, I'll. Oh no! Yes.
Yeah.
12, 15.
Okay.
I have spoken to the
Right,
haughty
so-
nobles.
You may
I'll have a-
summon and encounter a new boon of any type. What would you like?
Well, I have blessings then, please.
So
Let's cut me one out.
You have encountered.
That one. Oh, that looks... Strength melee! Oh, it's 6, isn't it? I need a 6 to get this. Oh, I got no red. No, can't do anything. Oh, what's that? Let's go back check now. So I need to get a 6. No.
You. Right. You're all done?
I will have a little cheeky peek.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay, yeah, well,
She's
we knew
there.
it was either there or there.
oh.
Okay, so we know the villain
Oh,
is
so
here.
that is the villain.
Right, so we can do this.
Ah,
We can absolutely do this.
Well, how?
How?
Because I can't move.
No, we can't do this.
why?
We're
Because
one
of
turn
escape.
short. One turn short.
Because
Yeah, we have-
because
can't
of
do it.
escape.
Yeah.
Well, you come, defeat her. That will close that location down, won't it? But then she could run to any one of these 2 locations. That's the problem. Oh, sorry, will she come back to this location because you're going to guard this one, aren't you?
Yeah.
And that's bad.
Well, no, I need to come here and defeat her.
Oh, you're next. Sorry. Of course
Yeah,
you
because
are,
if we
yeah.
wait for you, you move there. Oh, if only you had power that said at the end of your turn move.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Because that is when it would be useful.
I've got that again.
So yeah, if I just stay here, you'll move there, fight her, she'll run away to here.
yeah.
So I have to come here to try and defeat her. We're not going to do this. But it's been fun.
Well, she'll come here,
Yeah.
and then
And then you go there and defeat her and she'll go there. No, because we'll close this location.
yeah, we will close that
And we'll move
location,
here.
and we can
Yeah.
choose where we go.
Yeah.
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 We can choose. We can split up
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
do your card.
When this is the hour on your charisma check, you may use your intelligence instead of your will. Right. So I move here. I encounter her. So I can either use combat 14 or charisma stroke diplomacy 10.
Combat. I've got loads of stuff for combat.
Powers.
as well.
When you encounter this monster, I have to succeed at a wisdom, perception, or stealth 5, or this monster is evaded. So I've got to find her first. Thankfully, my wisdom is D10 plus 2. Oh, and my perception is D10 plus 4. So I found her. Right.
Right.
So,
Because
right,
I get a
okay.
D10 plus 4 and I need a 5.
Right.
Mhm.
So I found her. There she is. Before acting, another local character
Me.
summons and encounters.
Summons and encounters. I haven't got to defeat it.
No. So you need to deal with that.
Okay. So I have to discard an item or recharge an item.
She's brought in a zombie with this. So come
Yeah.
stand in front of this guy here.
Yeah.
Go and get him.
I know everyone's just had to disappear, but if you are watching us, please pop a message in the chat. According to YouTube, we have 22 people watching. This is very, very, very tense.
Very
Right,
tight
so I've
now.
done the first one. So the second one is 15, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now,
And if you fail, you're just going to take.
yeah.
Some
Well,
damage.
I've got
Oh,
stacks
no,
of
you've
if,
got
damage.
if
Well.
undefeated, each character must succeed at a Constitution check or suffer plague. So we might become plagued, but it's a non-combat Constitution check, so we do get a D4.
So D4, and I've got to do the this first, haven't I? 14.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
yeah.
if how much effort you wanted to put into it. If we don't, we're going to get that negative effect. But I don't know if that
That's
negative effect is going to be that bad. Plagued is not that bad, is
Is
it? At this stage in the game.
Does it affect your?
We haven't got it here. It's over there.
It was the one that you had at the start, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Are you going to do a combat check
It's on,
against
it's
her?
on the back of something else, I think.
Well, you are, aren't you?
You never know where they are.
See, I could use something to help
Like-
me in combat, but then I'm thinking,
Start of your turn, each of the local character here. End of your turn, bury the top card of your deck.
oh, that's fine. I
So,
don't care.
That's not a problem.
So I
If
will
you
use this to recharge to add a D4, just in case I can beat her.
But don't we need the cards for me?
Well, that's what I asked. Oh, okay, so it doesn't make too much of a difference, so I
But
won't
if
use
you
that.
don't defeat it,
Yeah,
you're going to take it. Well, no, whether you defeat it or not, you're going to take D4 minus 1.
I don't.
combat.
That's fine. So I won't
'Cause you got
use
your
that.
armor.
Yeah, I've got armor. That is 10. That's 13. So I take 2 combat damage.
Yeah.
You can recharge to reduce it by 2.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay. And then after acting, you take a D4 minus 1 combat damage.
That
is
is
what?
1 combat
One
damage, which. Oh, no, it's not. No. When you take, you could reload one of these, so that's fine. Reload. That's gonna be. See, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Well, I might as well just reload that then.
Yeah.
Go on.
And then at the end of your turn. Oh no, this is my turn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So
Well, hang
now
on. Now I'm gonna draw up to my hand size.
No,
No,
because this is happening on my
It's
turn.
on-
Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh, of course it is. Sorry.
So we've done that. I've spotted her. Then you attack the zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm
Now
trying
you've
to
got to do
defeat
one
her.
of those two.
So it's combat 14. Right. Well, I can do this.
Well, the first thing we have to do is guard the other thingy. So
Oh yes. You need to guard this location, otherwise she will run away.
So how
to
do I
you.
do that? Because I don't know
Well,
how we do
it's
that.
whatever the thing.
Succeed at a charisma or diplomacy check 7.
Oh, great. Get
that's
away.
not. That's not.
D4.
You can't. Yeah, you got nothing. Have you?
And I can bless myself.
Well, you're rolling 2d4s.
Rolling 2 D4s.
Yeah, but max you can get.
I
is-
can use this. It's on a check to close or
Oh,
guard.
oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm going to cast Good Omen.
Right.
You get an extra D6 plus 2.
Ah, right. So that's
So you're on that.
so that's
that.
that. 2.
And your charisma is D4.
Yeah.
So you've got that.
So I've got that.
And what do you need?
7.
7. So you need 5 with this.
Yeah. Come on.
So that is a.
Well, that's a 4.
Oh,
and
you've
that's a
done
3,
it.
so
Yes,
it's
you've
7.
done it.
So that is
God,
guarded.
So that's guarded.
That
Yeah,
one
but she
is
is
guarded.
gonna. Yeah,
That stays there. So now I need combat 14. So I'm going to be using my special ability. So it's going to be D10 plus 5 using the fox. So it's an extra 1
What with the fox?
and a D4 and another D4. Okay, and then on a local combat check, recharge to add 1d6
Do you need me to bless this?
and the mental trait. Hang on. So what's that? Let's just look at worst case here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 14. Worst case 14.
No, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You
And
need.
that's why I like using this rule for the dice, because otherwise if I roll 4 ones, the whole game's over. Which shouldn't happen. So worst case, I roll a 2 on there, a 2 on there, a 2 on there, a 2 on there. That's 8 plus 6 is 14.
So
14.
you should be
Right.
fine.
So done.
Got you. See what you mean?
Don't need to roll, but let's roll anyway. Oh look, done.
Yeah.
Right. So
Excellent.
now, I want to check
So
the rules
villain-
because when you
villain
do-
defeated.
She insta closes it.
it's different.
It's insta
Yeah,
close.
but it's if we didn't defeat her, she'd run away to a random location and take cards from here.
We take them from the.
We
vault.
take them from there.
We do. Yeah.
So defeating a villain.
No, but there's only one location open, so she runs here.
Yeah.
There's only-
Cornering a villain, Storybane's 22. I just want to get it precisely right. So. Yeah, why has it told me to look here? It's not here. It's. Villain step. Right. So, villain step. If you defeated a villain, close the villain's location.
Right.
So we close the villain's location. Now, there's a special rule, unfortunately, for this scenario, that when a location closes, before banishing the cards, we banish that, but we shuffle that
Oh.
into a random location. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So that's
That
good.
gets shuffled into
That's
there.
fine.
That's good.
Okay. Then, if you defeated a villain, close the villain's location. You do not need to fulfill the close requirement.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
just
Yeah.
it's closed. Search the location for additional villains. There
There
might
aren't
be
any.
some. Use the when closed effect. Yeah, the locations when closed effect happens. First, apply any effects that say before closing. No. Banish all of the cards. Apply any effects that say on closing. So when closed, search your deck for a card and draw it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Nice.
So that's just me.
Oh, just you.
Yeah, I believe so.
Not for all
No,
characters.
'cause I've closed the
Oh,
other
right,
one's
yeah,
closed
yeah,
it,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
So I don't know. What do we want?
Well,
Something that will dig that lot out.
you need
I
to
guess.
go through there, yeah.
Move
Oh,
them.
he needs to go.
She's going to go here, isn't she?
Yeah.
Can you move me?
No, I haven't got a card that moves you.
No, but we can come here, can't we? This location is closed, so we
Why
have
can't
to move.
you go there?
Well, why
We can,
would we?
But we need to guard this.
We need to guard this, yeah. And so, as if this is a charisma check, isn't it?
charisma or diplomacy.
So that's I can do those if I had like a bit of blessing, which I haven't got.
And I will come here and try
Yes,
and find her.
absolutely. But you haven't got any.
Right, so I take a blessing.
Okay,
Right.
so we come here.
Then, if you don't find any villains, sorry, if you find any villains, the location is not closed. Right, yeah. If any locations are unguarded, yeah, the villain escapes. If you did not defeat the villain, there is normally at least one unguarded location, the one in which you encountered it. If you defeated the villain, count the number of unguarded locations, 1, -1, 0, and retrieve that number of random blessings
Yeah.
from the vault. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because
Yeah,
Yeah.
that acts as a random. So
Yeah.
basically, she
she goes there.
goes there.
But yeah,
And it's shuffled in.
but that's the problem.
That's
Yeah,
the
'cause
problem.
You-
It's
Yeah.
somewhere in here.
'Cause I haven't got cards.
have you got? You've
I've
got
got
no
one
explorers.
blessing.
Oh, you're gonna have. Wow.
McCrispy is here. Excellent. And yes, it is knife edge, but
Unless that's a blessing. 'Cause
I think we're
dig it.
doing fantastically well considering how
How it looked
how it
10
looked.
minutes ago.
Right. And now I can't explore again.
Right.
But then I draw up to I try and get that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it back. And then I draw 3 cards. Okay. The
Right.
final turn of the game.
Yes. When it's this hour, you lose. No. On your blessed check, you may re-roll any dice showing a 1.
Yeah,
No, we're not doing that anyway.
That won't
So.
happen, will it? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knapsack
Yeah.
to have a look. Hopefully,
Oh!
the blessing is a
So that, but
blessing.
there you need to discard.
So I need
Oh,
to discard a
discard
card, any card,
which could be just that.
which
couldn't
could be
it?
that. Yeah, I'm not going to use it
I
again.
don't think you can discard that.
Why not?
Oh, no.
It says, okay, at the start of your turn, reveal to examine the top card of your deck. You may then reload or recharge it. You may discard a card, draw it instead. I've revealed it.
We'll say yes. I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't mind discarding something else. You think it's dubious?
Look, you got more armor.
You got more armor.
You don't need
I
that.
don't really need that on. do I?
4 sets of
How
armor.
are you- how
okay.
are you
All I'm
moving?
thinking is that when you're revealing it, it might be in a
Okay,
limbo
yeah, in a
state.
limbo state. That's fair enough. But I've got another one of those,
Good.
which is
That's
ideal.
good. That's good.
Right,
So
okay.
you come here.
So I move across. Now let's have a look. Come on, then. Explore.
It's a monster.
It's an armor.
It's more armor.
More
It's not
armor.
iron.
It's
a
a
funny
magic
monster.
claw.
What's it? Constitution, fortitude,
Yeah.
Yeah.
melee.
Melee.
Oh, melee. Go melee.
Okay, so
because you're
strength is
D10.
D12.
D12 plus 3.
D12 plus 3.
There you
I'll
go.
do. Oops, sorry.
No, put it in there.
Put it in the box.
That's still good.
Right, okay. So that's another one. Okay.
Right, how many cards are there? 4 now, aren't there?
There's 3
Oh,
cards.
3!
Okay.
So you have to.
So I discard.
Is that, did it say discard to explore?
Yeah, discard.
Right.
Oh, discard to move, then explore.
Well, you
This
can
one
have
is
0
discard. This-
moves, so
this
that's
is-
fine.
This is
Yeah,
okay.
you
This
do
is
that.
discard to explore, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, not that's a better combat check, isn't it? That one, the one that you just. I think you have to tour.
On a check against a barrier.
On,
On
that's
a
a better
non-attack,
combat
yeah.
check.
So I'll keep that one. Discard that one to explore again. Yes! We've got a chance.
Right. Get it. So
Before acting, we need
we
to
need
close
to try
this
and
down.
close that. We
Right.
both get a chance to do it, I believe.
No, there's one. You choose either
Okay.
character. You don't both get it to do it. I've got nothing here to help me with.
Well, if it's guarded, you're just guarding that, aren't you?
Yeah, but this is 50-50
It's the
because
same
it's a 6. Oh, it's a 7, isn't it?
I've got one more blessing in hand, but I
No,
probably
no, no.
want.
Oh,
I probably
actually,
want
we don't
that.
need that for that now.
I need the combat there. I probably.
Yeah, but you've got to do some preamble stuff, haven't you? Yeah, you've got to succeed at a wisdom, perception, or stealth check,
Yeah, but you've
or
got to
she's
find her.
evaded. There's no other local. So nobody else is going to go for the plague zombies.
Yeah, each character at a distant location may attempt.
Oh, each?
Yeah, I thought so.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
So, but then, so yeah, but yours is a D6, isn't it? Just a D6.
So I can aid for
Yeah, but-
D4 plus 2.
Oh, that's even better.
I've
Then.
also got a blessing,
Well, hang on. So I'm on.
And
I'm
I
on
can-
this.
and
and
I can shoot her.
Well, yeah, but we're doing this first, aren't you? So if I have the aid, please.
Well,
Do we not need that to?
do we need that for your thing? Because I've got the pig
Do what? What's
on a
that?
local charisma check,
What does that give?
D4.
Oh, that's fine. So I've got that, and I've got +2 though. But I need to get 7.
Wisdom is
I need to get
D6.
5 with this.
I've got to get a 5 on a D6.
But he's going to aid you,
So I can't. That can't help you
Right.
so it can only help
because
me.
it's a
So we'll
local
do that.
charisma check.
Okay.
I need to get 5 with this. I will.
You're going to
generously-
use your hero point
Thank
I
you.
use
Well
my
done.
hero point
to re-roll.
Do you
to
re-roll
re-roll,
one? I've worked on it.
and we have done it.
Yes.
So that location is guarded.
Guarded.
Right. Now, you need to succeed at a wisdom, perception, or stealth 5 check. Or, she will, in fact, I think that should have happened first because that's
No,
when
no, you do always do the
Okay.
guarding first, and then you go on to the other
Okay.
thing. he does.
So this is a D6.
Wisdom, perception, or stealth.
Wisdom.
What are you using?
I'm using wisdom
Because you've not got the
because I've not got anything else.
What's
So
that
it's
for you?
D6.
It's a D6.
You need a 5.
I need
But-
a 5.
You're going to give him some aid.
No. Well,
He
So I've-
has to succeed
I've got
at this.
this card. So this blesses the check,
Yeah,
but if it blessed it by adding a D4, it adds 2D4.
but it's not though. It'd be a D6. You'll add.
Oh, sorry. Get excited. Right. I'll cast aid.
Right.
So that
It
gives
adds
that.
D4 plus 2. So you've done it.
Have
We-
you?
we don't need to
because
roll.
I need
Because
5.
the minimum of a dice is
Oh
2.
yeah, because you're okay. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Right, so you
have
found her.
She's there.
You've
So
lured
now-
her in
so
front of you.
Right. So
now
now
you just want to
I'm going
murder
to show.
death.
I'm going to show some stuff. Now then, armor is different to a weapon.
Correct.
So I'm going to do this. I'm going to.
It's your trusty throwing axe.
It's my trusty throwing axe has been coming back on its bit of elastic
So
all time. So this is a D12
plus a D6
plus a D6
plus 4.
plus 4.
I'm going to shoot her with my crossbow. On a distant combat check, discard to add a 1d8.
You
It's freely. Is it freely?
Okay.
It's freely. So I can use that as well as your
is
weapon.
this
what's
a
that?
melee
That's
combat check?
It is
Yes.
a melee combat check.
Right.
This
So
is punch
I'm proficient in. I'm proficient in
Armor.
It's not a two-handed axe, is it?
Armour, no.
Yeah.
I can add a D6 plus 1.
Oh, this is awesome. You're bashing her with
Freely
your,
recharge it to add a D6 plus 1.
and another d6 plus
Yeah, and magic and piercing.
one. Okay. I'm going to bless it.
Oh, you're going to bless it. Okay, that's
So-
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Right, okay. How many do we need?
14.
96.
You've done it. You've done it.
Can't believe it. Well done. Well done, mate.
Yes!
Well done.
That is how you do
That
that.
might be the most incredible game that I've
Wow.
ever had of this.
Wow. Wow. Awesome.
Well,
Thank
I mean,
you.
we.
Yeah.
How did we do that?
I don't know, like, it was impossible about 15, 20 minutes ago.
We had 5
Righteous
turns
move.
left. We had 3 locations open. We had 8 cards.
That is
I mean,
nuts.
we had to do everything absolutely precisely exactly as we did it.
Yeah.
To the point of using that card on your check and that
Yeah,
one. And
yeah,
I mean, everything that we did. Wow.
Yes, wow.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Is the yeah, wow. What that deserves a Jaffa code.
That deserves at least one Jaffa cake.
A celebratory.
A celebratory Jaffa cake. It might be a little bit hot. And well, thank you to everybody who's been watching. Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean,
Yeah, wonderful.
and despite the roll for resolution, that's why the game is. But that's the thing. Just going over that house rule again for the dice. Every dice has a minimum of 2. Because if you'd have rolled 4 ones there,
and so
we'd
they'd
have lost.
every time that you have a card that gives you a dice, you add in 2.
It's 2. So you know it's 2.
Yeah, that makes a
And
difference.
it stops. And the only
That
reason
makes sense.
why I've come up with that is because I've played about 50 games on the app in the last month. And I had 2 games where it got close and I did this and then I literally rolled 4 ones and I lost the game because of it. And I'm like, I've worked really hard at this.
Yeah.
And to lose it because I rolled a whole bunch of ones. So I thought, well, very simple. You just say every one is a 2. And that's it. But when I then punched the numbers into a stats thing, it actually shifted it shifted the bell curve in a weird way.
Mhm.
So I thought, right, what's the fair? And I came up. There was 3 or 4 methods, and the one I came up with was that one, which is basically turn everything into an average dice, which does prevent the other extremes from happening, which sometimes works against you. But
It did once for
Yeah.
me, didn't it?
Once
It
with
did,
me.
I think once
I rolled a 6 and a 4, and it wasn't a 6 and a 4. But yeah. Well,
fabulous.
thank you very much.
Thank you
for
very
today.
much.
That was great.
Let's
That
just
was-
read.
It was.
Let's read what happens afterwards. So, it wasn't the plague ship. It wasn't the sewer rats.
No.
Then a group of vampires spawned on Racker's Alley, took advantage of the excess mortality in an abandoned toy shop. It was there. They ventured above ground because some other vampiric force chased them out of the sewers. Worst of all, the crazy half-elf sorcerer, Jolistina Susperio, let loose a zombie infestation in the party at Carowin Manor. A lone survivor described how the half-elf's lover, Rolf Lamb, kidnapped the party's entertainer before the calamity. This horror might lead you to the source of the plague after all. So each character gets a hero point. Now, I'm going to spend mine straight away.
I'm going to spend.
Yeah, we spent mine straight
You're
away.
going to spend yours straight
Yeah,
away.
that's
Okay, so
it.
we'll do that off camera.
Yeah.
A character gains the loot ally Orsio Carowin. Now, I've no idea where loot allies are.
Well, they are in the main box, but because it's a loot ally, it might even be like a level 3 card. Or it might be a level 2 card. It might be a level 3 card. So
Oh, there, it's the first one.
what's he like?
So a
What's he
character
good at?
gains that, and I think something about loot is that you are allowed to have a loot card that's a
Yeah,
higher level
yeah.
than you are.
Yeah.
And we rally another supporter. So on our list of supporters that we have,
He's great at acquiring stuff.
we've rallied the supporter Kepira de Bear. Okay, so that's it. We are done. The first day of streams is over, and what an end!
Yeah. What a
Epic.
I
fantastic
tell you
game.
what,
Epic.
I need a lie down after that.
Good.
I've got to go play football now.
I'm off to the gym. You're playing football. So last year, around July, I took the week off for my birthday, and we played scenarios 1, 2, and 3. Today, we have played scenarios 4, 5, and 6. There are 24 scenarios in this campaign. I don't want it to be another 6 years
No.
before we finish this campaign. So we're going to potentially look at a December day, one day in December where we can all take the day off work, and we will play the next 3 scenarios.
Finish off chapter 2. Yeah.
We'll finish off. Not only will we finish off 2, we'll do 2C, we'll do 2D.
Oh no, we go to 3.
We will then go to 3.
Ooh, which gives another level.
Now 3 is when things really start to change, because at the start of Adventure 3,
Get rid of all the ones.
yeah, we
And
upgrade
zeros.
the vault. We get rid of all level 0 non-veteran monsters and barriers, and you may remove any number of level 0 non-veteran boots, and we probably want to remove most
Yeah.
of them.
A lot.
And we add in the level 3 cards. So the vault at the moment is really big. These are all of the monsters in the vault, and they are a combination of level 0, 1, and 2. When we get to level 3, the zeros go. So everything progresses harder and harder. And if you don't know, there are 6 adventures in the game, and each adventure is 4 scenarios. So by the time you get through to scenarios, now you've played this whole
I
game,
have.
haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
When you get to this level, the game is just insanely
It's
hard.
it's
but your
it is
characters
hard,
are-
and there's a lot of choices and whatever. But it's not, it's situational, isn't it? Because it's just you don't know what cards you're going to be facing.
But your characters will have improved.
Your
I would have
characters
probably
will be-
replaced every card in this deck
Yeah,
with,
what we should do.
bigger and better
Yeah.
cards that add more numbers. And your character is going to improve as well.
Yeah.
The gradual improvements of your character. I don't know which power to take. I'm not
that's
taking
that's
another card.
exciting. I'm thinking of that choice here.
So anyway, we are all done. Thank you very much to everybody who's kept us company, not just in this stream, but in the 2 previous streams. Just a quick reminder, none of the streams this week are sponsored. I'm taking the week off work for my birthday. All of the advertising revenue goes to charity, so a big thank you to all of my patron supporters. And if you want to support me, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. Coming next week, the rest of this week, tomorrow, from 9 o'clock in the morning, we're playing Marvel Champions, and we're doing an entire campaign. We are playing the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign, and the plan is to play the entire campaign in one day, which is 5 games. Rick's coming over at 8:30. We'll be doing that tomorrow. Another cooperative card game. Wednesday, I will be starting my campaign playthrough of Earthborn Rangers. Thursday, I'm going to be playing Mage Knight. Friday, we're going to be playing a 4-player game of Forbidden Stars, which is going to take about 6 hours. And then Friday evening, they said it would never happen. It's happening. We're playing Talisman. 5th edition of Talisman. We are going to be playing that on Friday evening. So, what a week. If I could do it every week, I would. But yeah, unfortunately, I have work to do and I have bills to pay. Thank you very much, you two, for joining me today. Hope it's been fun.
Yeah,
And
been good.
Brilliant.
yeah, we'll see you all next time. Cheers, everybody. Bye.
Bye.